See, I try not to self promo and people.
Oh, I mean
Uh,
that's absolutely fine. We'll do introductions as well for the two of us. Richard and
no,
Knox, you
I'm
can.
I'm
Started. So, hi there. I'm the Ghost. We will be playing Leader Games' upcoming release, Ahoy. It is by creator's name by heart. I apologize. Got to be a box of it somewhere. All right, let me go find in the rule book so I don't not have it here. All right, that's it. Google
are
help.
we going live?
I'm live right now.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm because I cut your mic in, so I didn't want to
Oh yeah,
be
it's sorry.
dropping it on. So yes, okay, we're getting started here. Probably gonna be
Gotcha.
jumping straight into the screen here in a minute.
Got it. So Ahoy is by. I just want to find the creator's name. Is it so hard?
That audio.
Very nice that this website used a very blurry image of it. But BGG has this. Save myself the trouble. All right. It is by developer Greg Loring Albright. I'm not familiar with any of his other titles, but as you can tell by the cover art and the art associated here, it is illustrated by Kyle Farron of Root, Arcs, and Oath fame. Very famous for his cute art. Leader Games, of course, well known for Oath and Root and various other titles. Looks like this and Leviathan are Greg's only two titles. Never heard of Leviathan. But it is a game of swashbuckling and adventure on the high seas, with various players vying to be victorious. The parties involved will be the Bluefin Squadron, which are sharks that are attempting to maintain dominion over the sea. Opposing them directly is the Mollusk Union, the ancient inhabitants of this land, coming back to the surface to take back what is rightfully theirs. And looking to outwit both of them are a pair of smugglers, pictured here and here, the red and white players. So we're going to go through this game, learn how it all works, and see how it is. I am joined by my friends, Box Lightner and Richard Rawl, and Paranormal Instigator. Go find him over on twitch.tv/Paranormal Instigator to watch lots of cool games, lots of Splatoon, and of course, miniature painting. Paranormal Instigator, how you doing?
I'm always fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. So we're gonna go through the rule book. So this will be kind of a rules run through as well as a playthrough, so we can all be learning at the same time. So first and foremost, there's four different swashbuckling factions: Bluefin Squadron, Roaming the seas for decades, each round they gain fame by controlling regions, basically by having the most pieces. The Mollusk Union, driven long ago into the deep, now rise from the seas to reclaim their ancestral home. They gain fame also by controlling regions. And the two smugglers run blockades to bring luxuries and essentials to those with the most need or the most coin. They gain fame by delivering cargo cards, though this also increases the wealth of the regions, making them worth more fame for the squadron and union to control. The game ends at the end of a round if any player has at least 30 fame. The winner is the player with the most fame. So I'm guessing at the round, if you get to 30 fame, that round, everyone will play out their turn, so everyone has an equal number of turns. And at the end of that round, everyone checks to see who has the most fame. So, Bluefin and Mollusk Union, area control, smugglers are playing pickup and deliver games. So there's a QR code for a learn fast, but we're gonna go through this. So for game setup, we're gonna collect shared pieces. Everyone, we got all those. Choose our factions. Since we have 4 players, play with all 4 factions. And the clockwise order is going to be Bluefin Squadron, Smuggler, Mollusk Union, and Smuggler. Each player plays. Okay, that's already done for us. We're gonna have the region stacks, which I'm assuming are a stack of tiles that are going to make up the board, which is. These are our region tiles. That's how we're going to build out the high seas, because the high seas are not predetermined in this. We place wealth dice. You place a wealth die with a value of 1 on the center of each face-up region. Oh, sorry. Now we're going to set up the map. We're going to draw and deal 2 region tiles randomly and face up on the table. Place them so only one space of the region touches the other region, and so their 2 islands are opposite and as far away as possible. So I'm going to shuffle the region tiles. I'm going to draw 1 and another. Okay, so the way we would set these up, I think, is like this, because then they're opposite and as far away as possible. Regions are connected.
Thank you for the follow in Camp and Snow. In Camp Snow.
That is box. So, all right, so we've done that. We've set up these tiles. Their islands are opposite as far away. Each region tile is a 2x2 grid of 4 spaces, one of which is an island. Now, we're going to place wealth dice. Place a wealth die with a value of 1 on the center of each region. So, let me go find the wealth dice. Here. So, it starts at 1, and basically the smugglers will be able to increase these regions, making them more powerful and more valuable to control. Next up, we need to prepare the market. We're not playing with 2 or 3. Deck of 30 mark. Okay, so we don't need to change that at all. There's a market deck of 30 cards. Which is this one. All right. Market deck. Let's have it here so everyone knows where it is. All right, so there's none we have to return. All right, next. We're going to deal the market. Shuffle the market cards into a deck. Deal 3 market cards to a face-up market row. Let's see. There's a game tableau here somewhere. Okay, it'll go right under the fame board. All right. So now we make the fame track, we place the fame track, and place the fame marker for each player on the 0 fame space. So we each start with 0 fame, so we're going to take all the trackers, which are... Okay, all the trackers are already there. All right, after this, set up the factions. It's described on page 6, and on the backs of the player boards, return the pieces of all unchosen factions to the boxes. All right, a couple things. Let's go over the cards themselves. Looks like the top left is their suit. So this suit right here looks to be like parrot, compass, and fish. The other suits are here. It looks like there's tree, skull, and swords. The cost looks like it's under here. 2 gold coins, 1 gold coin, or 1 gold coin. And it looks like they give you effects like this. It looks like they have multi-use as well, but we'll go over them in more detail. I'm guessing these can either use their effect or be delivered, or that's just how they work between different factions as well. So, everyone, with what you know so far, does anyone have any idea which factions they would like to play?
I absolutely want to be a smuggler.
All right,
I'll be
Richard,
the
Does it-
bluefins.
you'll be the bluefins. You'll be the sharks.
hmm
Okay, paranormal.
I'll be the mollusks then.
All right, then I'll be the white smugglers. All right. So, faction setup. It's Final Four
If you wanted
factions.
to be the sharks, like I don't mind being a smuggler. Just
I kind of want to be the
Probably.
sharks, actually.
okay, then I'll be the smuggler then.
All right, I'll be
For
the
for
sharks. All right. All right. It's Final Four factions set at the same time, but you can follow this strict order if the smugglers really care about seeing how the other factions set up. So first, roll action dice. The Bluefin Squadron takes and rolls the 5 action dice of their color. Each other player takes and rolls the 4 action dice of their color. Everyone, we're gonna just roll all of our dice. Okay, 6s and 3s. All right. And each player is going to take 1 gold token from this gold bag. Now we're going to set up the Bluefin Squadron. Take my 10 patrol figures and 3 stronghold figures. Okay, have those.
I'll be
Take
the
your
white smuggler for Santa's sake.
take your patrol aid card, stronghold aid, and the first player card. Okay, looks like I have those. You may place the figures on their cards if you want. Okay, there, I got it in front of them. That's good enough. Place both your flagship figure and 1 patrol on the island on either region tile. Each region has 1 island. So this is my flagship. I'll start on Fish Isle here. And then I want to take a stronghold. Or no, patrol. Patrol and a flagship. And it has to go on the island. Okay. All right. I've done that. Next up, set up the first smuggler. Who wants to be first smuggler? Well, wait. First smuggler would be Box in clockwise order, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So Box, place your flagship figure on any space on the map except an island. So the 2 islands are this and this.
I'll go into the fog here.
Okay.
Into this
Take your
thunderstorm.
smuggler aid card and your 2 pledge markers with their
Smuggler aid
squadron
card.
and unique icons face down. So Box, you can look at those, but keep them face down.
Okay. And what? Okay.
They are your pledge markers. We'll go over how they work soon. And now, place your black and white reward markers on the middle space of the rewards grid on your player board. You can stack them. So your rewards grid is here. They're already set up there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next up,
Like the fame, right? You're talking about the fame?
you're already on the fame tracker at 0. So now, paranormal. You're going to take your cutter figure, your gunship figure, and your 20 comrade tokens, which should be in front of you. And then you're going to take your flagship, which should be, I think, this guy right here. Your flagship and two comrade tokens. I think these are your comrade tokens. Flagship and your 2 comrade tokens. Place them on the empty island. Then shuffle your 12 planning cards into a plan deck and draw 2 plan cards into your hand, keeping them secret from the other players. So these are your plan cards. You're going to shuffle them and draw 2. And after you've drawn 2, you'll place 6 comrade tokens on the ready comrade section of your player board. I'm guessing, yep, they're already there. You can use your hand paranormal by pressing 1 on each of those cards. That way you can see them. We can't.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember the controls.
No problem. And now
you can
Richard,
also use press Shift and Alt at the same time. Will allow you to see the other side
it will.
of the card.
Yeah.
So now Richard, because now mollusks are all set up, you're going to set up your smuggler the same way Box did. You're going to place your figure on any map on the map except in island space, so anywhere you want. Then you're going to take your you got your pledge marker. Okay, and everything else should be set up. So just you got a place on the map. All right. So now the factions are all set up. Now let's figure out how we all play. Okay, so playing the game. Ahoy is played over a series of rounds till someone wins at the end of a round. In a round, players take one turn at a time, starting with the first player. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. On your turn, you can take various actions. Most of the time, you can take an action by placing an action die onto a die slot on your player board. A few actions don't require placing an action die, such as recruiting crew or handling cargo. So, if I look at my player board, if I want to sail, I think I have to place 4 action dice on the sailing space, or maybe it's 1 for each. I think that just means I can sail 4 times in a turn, and each time I place 1, go there. If I want to use an order, 4 different. So if I want to control my patrols, I specifically need 3s, and I would place it there to use it. And deploy, I can place more patrols in my flagship space. I can repair with 2s. I can bombard, which will move comrades from an island in my flagship's region. I can shoot cannons. In battle, you may turn down 1 die here to add the change to your roll. So I'm guessing if I this, and then I pick down another die, I can do that. Paranormal, your actions look like, yeah, I think you can do sail up to 4 different times. You've got Tailwind. Guys, directly to space with this die.
I don't know how
Assemble.
well that worked at the current moment. I didn't have my OBS up.
Oh.
I just got whacked.
Okay, assemble. You can place up to 4 comrades on the island in your flagship's region. I assume they have to come from ready. Yeah, okay. So only ready comrades can be placed on islands. Your cannons, in battle, you may turn down this die to add the change to your roll. Spire, you can place a comrade on up to 4 different islands. And rally, if your flagship is at an island, gain 4 ready comrades. Pair, use an even dice to remove up to 2 damage from your die slots. Okay. Those are pretty straightforward. Oh, sorry?
Sorry, I'm dealing with technical things on my end.
Richard and Box, you've got these sail spots. You've got a full sail, which moves your flagship a number of spaces from 1 up to this die value. So if you place 6 there, you can move up to 6 spaces. You got Tailwind, where you move your flagship directly to a space with this die in the corner. Cannons, in battle, you may turn down this die to add the change to your roll. Negotiate, use an even dice while your flagship is on an island to recruit a crew, ignoring its cost. And Suit, you may recruit 1 more crew if you remove 1 comrade from this island. Pair, remove damage. And I think you both play the same on that front. Yeah, okay. All right. So those actions are straightforward. Let's make sure we know exactly what it means. So, in total, you must place 2 action dice on your turn. No more and no less. On their final turn of the round, though, the Bluefin Squadron places only 1 action die. In the rare situation that you cannot place a die, set it aside. You cannot place it this round. Oh, so the Bluefin Squadron takes 3 turns to place their 5 dice, and each other player takes 2 turns. Okay.
2 actions.
So, yeah. So basically, the way it's going to work is place 2 die, 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 place 2 die. You know, each of us are going to place 2 die, and then Bluefins are going to place 1 more die. Okay. You place a die on your full sail action and resolve it. Then you place a die on your tailwind action and resolve it. After take a couple actions that don't require placing a die to end your turn. When you decide you're done acting, your turn ends. The next player in clockwise order who has any action dice left to place begins their turn. If everyone has already placed all their action dice, the round ends. Okay, so the round ends when we all have used our dice. Okay, that makes sense. Ending the round. When the round ends, score fame from controlled region and then clean up. Score regions. Check every region for control. Only the Bluefin Squadron or Mollusk Union can control a region, based on which faction has the higher control, calculated as follows. Bluefin Squadron, 1 control per patrol, 2 control per stronghold, 2 control for flagship. Mollusk Union, 1 control per comrade on the region's island, and 1 control per region per Union ship. So, what matters is control. You check this region tile for control. The squadron has 4 control. The Union has 3 control. Squadron scores 1 fame because this region's wealth dice is a 1. Most pieces show their control with their number of flags. For example, the squadron flag adds 2 control. It has 2 flags. that makes sense. The controller gains fame equal to the region's wealth. Okay, so it starts at 1, but increases as the game progresses. All right. Then at the end of the round, do each of these steps in the following order. End the game. If a player has at least 30 fame, end the game. Smugglers score pledged cargo, page 21. When the player with the most fame wins, on a tie, the tied player with the most gold wins. Adjust for 2. Not adjusting for 2. Reroll dice. Each player rolls all their action dice, places them nearby. 4. Pass the first player token. Give the first player card to the next clockwise player. You're done cleaning up. Begin the next round and start with the new first player. So, let's figure out these actions. I just want to make sure. On your turn, you take 2 actions require placing a dice. To do so, place a die on the action's die slot. Most of them are on your player board, but you may gain more from crew. Okay, so... Oh, I see. So, like, this one gives you a new action slot, Traveler. Alright, cool. The die slot must be empty. It cannot be filled with a die or damage token. Once you place a die, it stays placed until the end of the round. Some die slots only accept dice of a certain value. A slot with no icon accepts any die. A slot with a die value only accepts that exact value. Okay. Even accepts an even number. Makes sense. You may spend gold to modify your dice. When placing a die, you may spend any number of gold tokens to increase or decrease the die's value by 1. Okay. So if you need your 6 to become a 5, you can spend a gold to make it a 5. I don't think... Okay, but you can't make 6 become 1, or 1 become 6. Okay. Common actions. Every faction has these actions on their player board with some differences that you'll learn about later. Sail. Move your flagship 1 or 2 spaces. Each move goes into an adjacent space, not diagonal. Okay, so you can only move orthogonally in this game. Left, right, up, down.
Mm-hmm.
Tailwind. You may move your flagship directly to any space on the map with a printed die in the corner, whose value matches the die you place on the Tailwind die slot. Space does not have to be adjacent, and you ignore everything between the starting and ending space. So, we don't have any of those on this region. So, Tailwind is specifically for spaces on the map.
It's like a teleport, right? It's like a...
Basically, yeah. Yeah, because you ignore everything in between. All right, cannons. Your figures have loaded cannons from now until the end of the round. Whenever you move one of your figures into a space with enemy figures, you must battle them. If either of you has loaded cannons. Repair action, remove up to 2 damage tokens from any of your die slots. Seems like when you take damage on your ship, you'll block up these spots and you take away actions you can do until you can repair them.
The enemy can choose which spots to block, so you can't
Really?
put a die in it.
Got it.
Is what I understood. Another thing I wanted to ask, so if I don't have my cannons loaded, can I just slip through an enemy?
I think the way it works is as long as one player has loaded cannons, you will battle them if you go into their space.
Okay, so there is no way to sneak by.
Well, if neither player has
Can I-
loaded their cannons, then yes, I think you can. But that's also the
If
benefit of
other
Tailwind.
So if the other player has not loaded their cannons, then we can.
Then you can go right by them.
Yeah.
So, moving. Mini actions let you move your flagship. Every faction can sail, which lets you move your flagship 1 or 2 spaces. A few actions let you move other figures. You may only move to an adjacent space, and you cannot move across sandbars, lines of tan sand separating 2 spaces. So right here, this is a sandbar. You cannot go across this, all right? All right, so your tailwind action lets you move directly with ignoring everything.
Oh, so this
Are these
sandbar
like-
right here is a blockade?
It blocks your move to the right, but I think you could also move here.
I wonder if these
Oh.
dolphins or sharks or what are these
Sharks.
little wiggly.
Those are just sail winds.
Oh, might be a kraken, maybe. Okay, so each time you move a space, do this in order. If you move off the map, you explore, letting you draw and place a new region tile. If the space has enemy figures, you battle them if either of you has loaded cannons. 3. If the space has wreckage or strong current, resolve it, which we'll see on the terrain page. So, after moving a space, if you choose not to move another space or cannot move another space, you anchor. If the space has harbor or treasure terrain, resolve it. Battling and exploring makes you lose any remaining spaces of movement in your action. You can only start a new action once you have anchored. Okay. So let's see. For example, you place a 4 die on your tailwind, letting you move directly to a space with a 4. You jump over the sandbar into a space with enemy figure, which starts a battle. Since you have loaded cannons, after the battle, you place a die on sail. You move off of the map, so you explore a new region. Sail lets you move up to 2 spaces, but you lose your second move because you explored. Okay. Next up.
Here,
Does anyone have any questions so far?
so here's an explanation of some of the spots on the map.
Oh, there's an aid card?
Yeah, it shows a tailwind, shows sandbar, shows wreckage, shows strong current.
Readying cannons doesn't seem to be an action that costs any
Well, no, it does.
dice, as far as I can tell.
I think it
don't see
means
on
that
mine.
I think loading.
No, right
cannons
here.
means
So
that you-
cannons.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, so if you put a dice there in cannons, your cannons are loaded.
Yeah, otherwise you
Okay.
cannot, they're not loaded.
All right.
I
for
copied
instance,
the
if I
pocket
want
guide.
to sail, I have to use all 4 dice.
No.
The dice are
Each
mine.
it's each one. It's not a combined action. So like, say for example, yeah, you put that there, you get to sail however you sail.
Oh, I see. But
Yeah.
that's the maximum. Okay.
Yeah, you can sail up to 4 times in a round.
Okay. Makes sense.
So, I think movement pretty much makes sense, but let's get a little more detail. So, exploring. Whenever you move one of your figures off the map, you explore a new region. So, first, you draw a new region tile from the tile stack. 2, place the region tile so that one space is where you are moving to. Pick up your figure and put it back down on that space. 3, place the wealth die. Okay, so just place a wealth die of 1. There must be enough room. You cannot move off the map to explore if there isn't enough room to place the region without overlapping another region, or if the tile stack is empty. Oh, because you don't have to necessarily place them adjacent. Okay. All right, so you can rotate the region, but you cannot place its island adjacent to any other island. They can be diagonal, though. So, after exploring, you cannot move your figure any more spaces with your current action. If you're on a strong current terrain, it still moves you before you anchor. Okay, so strong current looks like when any figure moves here, even when exploring, it must move 1 space in this direction for free, even if you don't want to. All right. Next up, battling. Whenever you move one of your figures, check if you have loaded cannons. Usually this means you have a die on cannons, but some figures always have loaded cannons. If you do, your figure must battle every enemy figure in its space. If you do not, you must battle every enemy figure there that has loaded cannons. Do not battle if no one there, including you, has loaded cannons. You must battle these enemy figures one by one in any order. 1. Choose a defender. Choose one eligible enemy figure there. You are the attacker, they are the defender. 2. Attacker fires cannons. You may turn your die on cannons to lower its value by any amount, not below 1. This adds to your battle die roll in step 4. Step 3. Defender fires cannons. The defender may lower their cannon's value as in step 2. Roll battle dice. Each player rolls 1 battle dice and adds the amount that they reduce their own die on cannons. The player with the highest total is the winner. On a tie, the attacker wins. 5. Resolve victory. The winner may resolve 1 battle victory option listed on their player board. After battling, you cannot move your figure any more spaces with your current actions. So, adds the amount that they reduce their own die on cannons. The player with the higher total is the winner. On a tie, wins. Oh, okay. Depending on how much you tick down your dice depends on like how much extra your dice goes. It's still just a single dice roll, much like Root. So after battling, you cannot move your figure any more space for your current. Some things in this game can place figures in the space with enemy figures. This does not trigger a battle since the figures didn't move into the space. Okay. So you want to battle in your flagship space, so you move out and back in. You have loaded cannons, so you must battle each enemy figure there one by one. Battle the smuggler flagship. You lower your die from 4 to 1. They have no die on cannons. You roll a 2 and add +3 for a total of 5. They roll a 5, but you win because you're the you're the attacker.
Oh, I get it. So basically, the higher number you put in cannons, you basically
You can use
sacrifice
more
to let
cannons
you-
to do more damage, basically. But it
correct. So
takes
if you,
out
if you
like the
take a
amount you've
6,
loaded.
if you take a 6 and drop it to a 1, then you have a +5 on that battle there. However, if you get attacked again later, that is now a 1, and your cannons.
Right. It's there to defend you as
You-
well.
Well, it's there to defend you, so you can beat the dice roll, but you cannot add any pluses. So that's what they mean by lowering your cannons.
Yep. For your battle victory, you deal 1 damage and steal 1 gold from the smuggler. You place the damage token on their full sail. Now you must battle the squadron patrol, which basically works the same way, though you won't be able to lower your cannons. Okay, because they can go to a minimum of 1. All right, battle will make a lot of sense when we do it. And I imagine this game's going to be conducive to a lot of
Yeah.
battle.
I did not understand the lowering of the cannons. I
Okay,
understand
so
that-
Box, if you have a 5 on your cannons and you get into a
Yeah.
fight, you can lower your 5 to like a 4,
Down
3,
to
2, or
1.
1. If you lower it to a 1, you
Yeah, lower
increase
it to
your
1.
roll by 4. And it's the highest roll
Right.
wins with attackers winning ties.
But then my cannons are down to 1, so the next time I can't use it again.
For the next
Yes.
round, that's your cannons level.
But if you
So
turned it
only
to a
have so much
2,
cannon.
if you turned it to a 2, you could turn it to a 1 later. But yes.
Right.
So-
hmm.
Does everyone understand how battle works? It seems like it's just a dice roll, but that you can edit.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds
All
fun.
right. So, terrain. Each space of a region can have terrain. Strong current. It's these. These are strong currents, and they're going that way. Oh, that'll be interesting. When any of your figures moves here, you must move it to the adjacent space in the direction shown for free. Don't spend movement. Move before anchoring. This can make you explore or battle. Harbor. When your flagship anchors here, you may repair 2 damage, or you may take any die that you've already placed and place it on your cannon's die slot. The squadron may only place a 5 or 6 die. And harbor looks like little island network of harbors. Fog. Battle cannot happen here. Wherever there's fog, there cannot be a battle there. So right here, no battling. Tailwind. You can move here directly, ignoring everything between by placing a matching die on your tailwind action. Some fog and other spaces have tailwind. Sandbar. You cannot move across this edge. Tailwind action in some crew let you ignore sandbars. Wreckage. When any figure moves here, it must take 1 damage. Treasure. When your flagship anchors here, you may gain 1 gold for each gold icon shown in the corner of the space. All wreckage and some other spaces have treasure. Island. As an action, while your flagship is here, you may recruit crew from the market. Page 15. Each faction can also do unique actions here. For example, the smugglers can smuggle and deliver cargo here, as described on page 20. Just like with battling, when a figure is placed on strong current, harbor, wreckage, or treasure train, don't trigger it, because the figure didn't move or anchor there. Okay, so if you get placed, you have to move or anchor there, so... Alright, that makes sense. So, only if you do a move, or if you stop your in anchor there, do you trigger the effect of the train. So, you sail
Anchoring
move to...
requires that you end your one of your 2 actions.
Yes, I think it depends. It means you end your movement, I think.
Yeah.
You sail, move 2 spaces, and each with a wreckage, you take 2 damage, but you only gain 1 gold when you anchor at the second wreckage. You sail and move 2 spaces, the strong current moves you 1 more space. You anchor at the harbor, so you repair 2 damage. Alright. Then, damage. Whenever your flagship is damaged, a damage token is placed onto an empty die slot of your player board or crew. First 2 die slots cannot be damaged because they are full. This slot cannot be damaged because it has a dashed box. Wreckage train and some crew make your flagship take damage. In this case, you choose which die slot of your own to damage. Victory in battle and some crew let you deal damage. In this case, you choose which die slot of your enemy to damage. Okay. Whenever you repair damage, remove a damage token from any damaged die slot on your player board or crew, returning it to the supply. A die slot cannot be damaged if it already has a damage token or die on it. Or if it has a dashed box around it, such as the repair slot. If no slots can be damaged, ignore the damage. When a squadron patrol or the stronghold is damaged, it is removed rather than a damage token being placed. When the Union's cutter or gunship is damaged, the damage token goes on the ship's card rather than the Union player's board.
You know
Alright.
what I'm noticing is that in typical leader game fashion, some factions are more powerful than others by far. As you can see, your ship here on the bluefin has much more spots. Can take much more damage than a smuggler.
Then your
could.
smuggler ship?
But you're a smuggler ship, and they're literally a Union. Or sorry, they're literally a Empire. was it?
Squadron.
Squadron.
Okay, so
You're a single ship. They're like a whole group.
yeah, we're a fleet. Okay, so I think anyone have any questions about damage?
No, I think that's pretty understandable.
Pretty straightforward. All right, next up is crew. As an action, while your flagship is at an island, you may recruit any number of cards from the market into your crew, as long as the crew's suit matches the island. To recruit crew, you must pay the cost shown under its suit. It either requires you to place a die on the card or spend 1 or 2 gold back to the supply. You can have any number of crew. When you recruit crew, tuck the bottom of the card under your player board over its cargo, page 20, then draw a market card to refill the market, unless the market deck is empty. Some crew gives a new action, which may require placing a die. Other crew give a passive power that you can use at the time it says. Remember, you only get to place 2 dice in total on your turn, including dice you place to recruit or use crew. Recruiting crew with a gold cost doesn't require placing a die. So, currently we have Palm Frond Island and Dead Fish Island. So, the merchant is at Dead Fish Island. When your flagship anchors at a harbor, not an island, gain 1 gold, and it looks like it's got books that can be delivered. And these other ones don't involve. These other ones are on islands we don't yet have. But this one's a trawler. Move your flagship 1 or 2 spaces, and you may gain gold even if you don't anchor at it. Okay. So with trawler, if you moved, for example, here and here, you would normally not get the gold. But because you have trawler, you would get the gold going through it. But you'd have to use that specific movement as well. And then there's the documentarian. At the end of your turn, gain 1 gold if your flagship is in the same region as an enemy flagship. Okay, so that one seems to be one that wants you to play aggro.
These are crew, right?
Yes, when
These
you
guys
buy
are
them,
crew.
you tuck them under your. You'll tuck them under your sheets so that it'll show the extra action and things you have. But there's a little bit more, I think, for you two. So. The Bluefin Squadron. Patrols. Placing. Whenever you take the sail or tailwind action, you may place 1 patrol from your supply into your flagship space. When you anchor, do not trigger battle or terrain. Whenever a patrol is damaged, even from moving into wreckage, return the patrol to your supply instead of placing a damage token. Patrols must battle like your flagship does. You or an enemy must move in, and one of you must have loaded cannons. You can still lower your cannon die to add to your roll. Okay, so those are patrols. They're these little guys. These little guys here, they're weak, but I can place a lot of them. Strongholds. At the end of your turn, any number of times, you may remove 2 patrols from an island to place a stronghold there. You may have multiple strongholds. Battling. They always have loaded cannons. Strongholds start battle as if you had a die on your cannon slot, even if you do not. In this battle, add +2 to your roll. You can still lower your cannon's die. Damaging. Whenever a stronghold is damaged, return the stronghold to your supply instead of placing a damage token. Island dominance. You may recruit crew of matching suits from any island with a stronghold, as if your flagship were there. Also, while an enemy's flagship is at an island with a stronghold, they cannot recruit crew, or smuggle, or deliver cargo. The Mollusk Union can still place comrades. Smugglers cannot recruit crew even if they gain a reward. You have 5 dice. On your first and second turns, you place 2 dice. On your third turn, you place 1 die. If you're last in turn order, take your third turn right after your second turn. Okay. Seems like that's how I play. Now, you guys... Oh, so standard actions. So, I have Sail, which allows me to move 1 or 2 spaces. I've got Tailwind, which is Tailwind. Cannons have to be a 5 or 6. It can hold up to 2 dice at a time. In battle, you may only reduce 1 die on the cannon to add to your roll. I have
I mean,
repair,
the-
which
the
is
squadron, you're very good at battle because you have 2
Yes.
dice worth.
yeah.
you
I
have
have
to
2
roll high.
slots for cannons. Unique actions: bombard. Place a 4 die. Remove all comrades from the island in your flagship's region. Return them to the Union supply. Comrades are mollusk Union pieces. Order. Place a 3 die. Move up to 4 different patrols, each 1 space. They can explore and battle, which won't end the movement of patrols that haven't moved yet. Deploy. Place any die. Place 1 patrol in your flagship space or an adjacent space. You cannot place it diagonally. Ignore battle and all terrain, including sandbars. Battle victory. When you win a battle, you may choose one of the following options. Deal 1 damage, steal 1 gold. Deal 2 damage. With a mollusk Union ship, deal 1 damage and remove 1 comrade from the island in the region of battle. Right? Mollusk Union. Comrades. Your sail and rally actions let you take comrade tokens from your supply and place them onto the ready comrade section of your player board. You can have any number. Placing. Your sail, inspire, and assemble actions let you take ready comrades and place them on islands. Comrades on islands, but not ready comrades, each add +1 to your control score. Moving. Removed comrades are returned to your supply, not your ready comrades. And battling. Comrades are tokens, so they cannot battle or be battled. Okay? Plans. So, you start the game with 2 plan cards in your hand. After cleaning up the end of each round, you draw 2 plan cards into your hand unless your plan deck is empty. You can hold any number of plans in your hand. Okay? Playing. You may play plan cards. Sorry?
That's mollusk only, right?
The mollusk
Not
only.
plants. Yeah.
May play plan cards at any time they list at the top as an action or at the start of any battle. When you play it, resolve and discard it face up into a discard pile. You play your cutter or gunship plan, place it near you instead. Discussing. You may talk and lie about the plans in your hand, but you cannot show them to other players. The cutter and the gunship. If you play the cutter or gunship plan, remove 2 comrades from any one island to place the ship's figure there. Do not battle. So if you place into a space with enemies, you're not battling. Die slots. The cutter and gunship plans have die slots that let you let the ship either sail or tailwind, ignoring wreckage. The cutter's sail lets you move 1 to 3 spaces, not 1 or 2. Damaging. When the cutter or gunship is damaged, the damage is placed on an empty die slot of the ship's plan. This damage cannot be repaired. When all of its die slots are all damaged, discard its plan and remove its figure. Remember, full die slots cannot be damaged. If the cutter or gunship is in a risky spot, place a die on it to stop it from being destroyed. Fragile, but hard to hit. Oh, I see. They're saying, like, if you place the die before it gets damaged, you can't damage the occupied space. All right. Did you get all that, Paranormal?
Yeah.
All right. Gunship battling. The gunship always has loaded cannons. The gunship starts battle as if you had a die on your cannon slot, even if you do not. In this battle, add +3 to your rolls. You can still lower your die on cannons to add more. Cutter battling. It cannot load cannons. The cutter cannot use your die on cannons to start battles, and you cannot lower your die on cannons in battle to add to its roll. It only battles enemies who have loaded cannons, including strongholds. And then the Mighty Claw. In addition to adding +1 control, the cutter doubles the control of all comrades on the island in its region. Each comrade adds +2 control instead of +1. Seeing the claw symbol on the claw symbol of the Union inspires your comrades to take back what's theirs. Okay. So, standard actions. Sail. Sail works like everyone else, except if you anchor at an island, you may place 2 comrades on the island or gain 2 ready comrades. Tailwind. Place any die. You may move your flagship as described in the common action. Cannons. Place a die. You now have loaded cannons. Repair an even die. Remove up to 2 damage from any of your die slots. Unique actions. Inspire. Place a 6 die. Place 1 comrade each on up to 4 different islands. If there are fewer than 4 islands, you may only place as many comrades as there are islands. Assemble. Place a 1 die. Place 4 comrades on the island in your flagship's region. Rally. Place a 6 die. If your flagship is at an island, gain 4 ready comrades. Battle victory. When you win a battle, you may choose one of the following options. Deal 1 damage and place 1 comrade on the island in the region of the battle. This comes from ready comrades regardless of which of your ships is battling. Deal 1 damage and steal 1 gold from the defeated player.
Okay.
All right. I mean, it seems pretty straightforward. Smugglers. Cargo. As a smuggler, you have 2 unique actions that do not require placing dice. While your flagship is at an island, you may smuggle and deliver any number of cards. To smuggle cargo, take a card from the market whose suit matches your island's suit. Unlike recruiting, smuggling has no costs. Tuck it into the cargo slot on your player board, so it only shows the cargo at the bottom. Then draw a market card to refill the market unless the market deck is empty. You may have up to 2
any amount of these actions, but the fact is that I can only have 2 cargo at a time, it seems.
Yes.
By the way.
You may have up to 2 cargo. If you ever have more than 2 cargo, you must return cargo to the box until you have 2 cargo. Cast it into the sea.
I wonder if there's a way to get around that, Ghost. Since the game developers are saying
there might be cards for it.
Yeah, there might be a way around it.
Possible.
Go ahead then.
To deliver cargo, your flagship must be an island whose suit matches the cargo's deliver suit, shown at the bottom of the card. When you deliver, do these 2 steps. Gain 2 fame, increase wealth, increase the wealth die on your flagship's region by 1. Gain the reward on your player board. Remove your white reward marker on the rewards grid to an adjacent space, except the one with the black reward marker. You may gain the reward in the space with the white reward marker, then move the black reward marker to the space that the white reward marker moved out of. Okay.
It sounds like the black one blocks you from just going back and forth.
Yeah, it keeps you from doing the same one over and over again.
Yeah, basically the black marker is there it trails after the white marker to kind of show you where you've been. So if you wish it, you can go in a 90-degree clockwise.
But you can't just go back and forth.
That is correct.
Got it. So, pledge cargo. Place the delivered cargo card face down under either your squadron or union pledge market, keeping the pledge marker face down. So, at a sword island, you deliver jewelry, gain 2 fame, and turn your region's wealth die from 2 to 3. As your reward, you could gain 1 gold, gain 1 fame, or add a new region tile to any explorable map edge, but you choose to recruit a card from the market into your crew, ignoring its cost and suit. It's your first reward of the game, so you simply move your white reward marker to the recruit 1 crew. Finally, you put the jewelry face down under your union pledge marker, which is also face. Okay, so basically, your 2 pledge markers are the 2 different factions. When you deliver cargo, you decide which faction you're pledging it to.
Yeah, so it's kind of a gamble to saying like, well, this one has this suit, and I believe this faction will control it by end of game.
Okay. Pledged cargo. At the end of the game, you reveal your squadron and union pledge markers and the delivered cargo under them. For each cargo, you gain 1 fame for each region that pledged faction controls, whose island matches the cargo's top left suit. Okay. All right, so that makes sense.
So you kind of gamble as the game ends. So you get fame from delivering, and that you could win like that way. And then you can also gamble by delivering a bunch of cargo, hiding and gambling it on somebody and hoping that they control a lot of the islands.
All right, standard actions. Sail, place any die. Pretty forward. Tailwind, same as the common actions. Cannon, you have loaded cannons. Repair, damage. All right, unique actions. Full sail. Place any die. Move your flagship a number of spaces up to the value of the die you placed, but at least 1 space. Placing a 6 die lets you move up to 6 spaces. Negotiate. Place an even die. While your flagship is at an island, you may recruit any card from the market into your crew, ignoring its cost and suit requirements. You may recruit 1 more crew as described, if you choose to remove 1 comrade from the island. You cannot recruit more than twice in total. You cannot recruit again if the island has no recruits. You cannot remove the comrade if the market is empty. Okay. So basically, you could remove mollusk units to double your recruit action, but I think you can still only recruit once in a turn. Battle victory. When you win a battle, you may choose one of the following options. Deal 1 damage and move 1 or 2 spaces immediately, ignoring all other battles in your space. Deal 1 damage and gain a reward, exactly as in step 3 of delivering cargo. Oh. And then the fine print, piece limits. All pieces are limited by the contents of the box except for damage tokens. If you are prompted to place a piece from the supply, but the supply is empty, do not place the piece. Rules hierarchy. Crew and plan cards supersede the core rules. Rules that say cannot are absolute and cannot be superseded unless a rule explicitly supersedes it with the ignore keyword. All right. Sidebar text written in italics and parentheses like this, and text on player boards are clarifications and reminders, which are superseded by the core rules they reference. Die values. A die cannot increase over 6, decrease below 1, or wrap from 1 to 6 or reverse. Dice values are public. Simultaneous timing. If 2 things happen at the same time, the player taking their turn chooses the order. Effectless action. You cannot do things with no outcome. As such, spending 2 gold to decrease and increase a die. Conceding with 2 players. 2 players, the winner might be clear before the game ends. Conceding is okay. Appendix A, crew. All right. Aeronauts, action. While your flagship is an island, you may... Okay, so these are all things we can look up. Appendix if we need to, when we need to. All right, so that's just different cards. Plans. Up if you need. Paranormal, but... I remind myself, who goes first? Everyone's got some piratey.
I think it matters who gets this first player card.
I think it starts with me.
You take the first turn this round. Players will keep playing until.
Let's see.
Page 6 has the setup.
All right. So, yes, I take the first player card. So I'm first. Take the first turn this round. Players will keep taking turns until everyone has placed. First, the end rounds as follows. Score regions. Then clean up. Then pass this card. Okay. So I'll go first. I think the first thing I'll do is I'm going to take this nice 6 here, and I'm going to load my cannons.
Pity they don't just sit in place.
Would be nice.
Chat is all like, can't believe you're actually keeping up with this. And I'm like, yep, I'm definitely keeping up with this. All right.
Yeah.
But every first time you play a game is going to be a lot of trial and error and makes
it's always a bit of an adventure. I'm actually going to spend my 1 gold, I think, to get the merchant. Back in the gold supply. I'm at Fish Island. My flagship anchors at a harbor or not an island. I gain.
Fish Island.
I see.
Recruited a merchant, and there's a new card. The new card is Sea Witch. When your flagship moves off the map, you may move it directly to the space on the nearest opposite edge. Then I'm going to take this 3 as my second dice of the turn, and I'm going to move. And when do I place the patrol? When I anchor. So, I'm going to move here. Islands can't be adjacent, but they can be diagonal. I'm going to place this exactly like so. Well, yeah, like this. And I'm going to move here with my second move. Oh, wait, no, I explore.
I think that makes... your movement ends.
Movement ends, which means I'm anchoring. I place patrol.
So when you anchor, you place a patrol?
Yep.
I thought you have to do deploy, but I guess it's something
No. If you read my sail action, Richard, when you anchor, you may place a patrol at your flagship.
Yeah, so when your sail ends, okay. So
my sail has ended. Oh, we need a new wealth dice as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, next up, in clockwise order, is Richard.
You have 3 actions, right?
No. I have 2. We each place 2 dice. And then, after everyone has placed their 4 dice, then I'll get one more turn to place one last die.
Okay. Oh, I see. You get it at the end, so you kind of get like a 1.5 turn.
Yeah.
So basically, if I were to put a dice
Well, if you
here,
moved one space here, you would immediately go to the island.
yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna sail to go to the island.
There-
And
Anything
then
that nothing corresponds with it.
since I'm here, yeah, it was a free movement, but I'm now anchoring here, so I'm going to smuggle.
Sure.
Or let's see. You may recruit or smuggle. Oh, I see. If I smuggle, I just get the cargo, right? Unless I negotiate as my other action, then I
Well,
could just get.
I can't. Is
crew,
there any
right?
of this cargo that you can smuggle? Because none of the suits match. That's the thing.
Well, none of the suits match. Okay, so it's red. But if I take an action to negotiate, I can pick up anything to
Yes.
smuggle.
Yeah, because to smuggle, take a card from the market whose suit matches your island suit at no cost.
Right.
Yeah, I think it has to match the island suit. But negotiate, on the other hand,
Yeah, if I spend it even, I can negotiate.
any card from the market, ignoring its cost. Okay.
But then that would end my turn, I believe.
Yes. It would end. Yeah, it'd end your turn for this round. Also,
So
hello,
let's see.
Paranormals chat. How you guys doing? Almost gotten to his turn.
Almost. All right, so I've
Hope
done one
everyone's
action. I get
feeling
one
nautical
more.
today. Arg! But you do have to place 2 dice every turn, no matter what.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to place. So let's say I negotiate. So it says recruit crew ignoring cost and suit. So I can pick any of these because even if it doesn't have my suit. And what does this say? I think I'll take the trawler
Now, are you taking it as a crew with negotiate or as cargo?
as a crew. I think I'm taking it as a crew because it doesn't say I can take cargo with negotiate.
Yeah, you recruited. Cool. So you recruited the trawler.
So he doesn't end up under my card.
Just put
hidden.
him to the right. You have room for it with his.
Yeah.
But yeah, now you have another type of move action that you can use.
Right.
Next up, that was your second dice. So now paranormal. Your turn.
Okay. So I start anchored at the island, correct? If I do island actions, it doesn't end my turn.
If you do island actions, no. So if your flagship is at an island, you may recruit crew from the market.
But it says action, so that is an action.
No. But it does. His dice are the only ones that count against his 2 actions for the turn.
Oh.
Oh,
I see. So basically, so it's gonna go around one more time, and we each use the last 2 dice we have, and then you get to use the third.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm certain.
Let me just do things, and you tell me if they're illegal. I'm gonna place my first die because it's a 6 on rally.
Okay. You're at an island. You can gain 4 ready comrades. So add 4 to your stack of readied comrades. You could recruit crew from the island if. Oh, you can. This guy you can recruit because he's at
For
an
1
island
gold.
matching your suit.
So for your only gold, you could get that guy. Where is your gold?
I don't think I actually got it.
Not give him one? Oh, whatever. Let's just give him one.
I did that. No, I
got it. Okay. All right. So yeah, you can spend your 1 crew, and you get convincing comrade. Take up to 2 comrades from any one island and place them on another island. So you can. Oh wow, that's powerful. And it's really only good for you. That's the thing.
So it's really
Where is
good.
the market? I'm missing it. Oh, there it is, right in front of me.
Because it's the only one that has a suit matching your current island.
Yep. Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay. So you're going to take that gold, put it back in the supply. That for you. And you have 1 more dice you need to place.
Okay. I'll go ahead and sail.
Your sail action, it says you move it 1 or 2 spaces. If you anchor at an island, you place 2 comrades on the island. Gain 2 ready comrades. Okay. So you're there. You could actually get to an island from where you are. You could go 1, be moved here, and then 2, and then be moved there.
Yeah, actually, I would plan to explore, but with that advice, yes, I will do that because I want to place.
No. You go to this island.
You would go
Oh.
where I am right here because
'Cause-
unfortunately these currents with the arrows you must follow.
You go in the
Yeah.
direction they're facing.
Yeah.
Do
you're
that.
right.
Now, do either of you have loaded cannons?
No.
Nope.
Not fighting.
And I'm not really interested in fighting the smugglers right now just yet. But I'll go ahead and place 2 comrades.
Oh, comrade. All right, so that's your second action. Next is box.
Yes. So I will put a. So I can use dice. So I'm going to put a 4 here, which is my highest die, on sale. So let's go ahead and sail out.
Are you
I'll
sure you
move
want
over
to put your
here.
4 there?
The 4 only makes you go 1 or 2 spaces. It says as long as you have a dice. That's
Oh,
what
I see. Okay.
So I'm saying you should
So-
probably use your 3. Because it's not an even dice, if anything. Because you could still full
Yeah,
sail. Oh,
good.
just put that back to here. I'll get back to 2.
Thank you for the resubscribe clause.
I don't think I'll
I know
need.
you've been around. Thank
Oh, I
you.
see what you mean. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Because I need even dice. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll sail with the 3, which will give me 2 spaces.
Yep, you can move 1 or 2
Oh,
spaces. So you're
how
going to go
about I
there.
do that. You explore.
Yeah.
You explore.
So you're going to draw the next region tile from the deck. So you move there. So now
Ooh.
it has to connect, and you can connect this however you want. You can connect it like this. We can't do that because it can't be adjacent
How about that?
to that,
I
but it
want-
can be diagonal. Sorry,
No. Remember, he moved here.
no, we
so-
moved
Yeah,
here.
I'm
Yeah.
here.
Oh, you're there. Okay.
Yeah.
He moved there, so it has to be
So
in
I'd
this,
like
this 4
the-
squares.
I would like the wreckage.
Wreckage
if
there. Okay.
possible. Well, no, where I landed. I landed here.
Yeah.
So I'd
You want
like
to
the
land in the
wreckage
wreckage to get the gold and take the damage.
here. Yeah, that's what I want.
Go there. You're
Right.
gonna take 1 damage. You will choose where that damage token goes.
So choose what breaks.
Give me a damage token, and I'll put it on tailwind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They tailwind, but then you get 2 gold
Yes,
or the dangerous wreckage.
I'll get the gold. Yeah.
Why are you putting 2 on a negotiate? You're not an island.
Yeah. Can't negotiate right now.
You can't negotiate right now. You're not an island. You're in a wreckage.
So I can't recruit on a wreckage.
No,
Okay.
only on an island. It says while your flagship is at an island.
Yeah. So what happens now? What can I do? Just repair?
Move, you can repair.
I can
Do all
move,
kinds of
so
things.
let's
You
move
still have
again.
sales slots, yeah.
Yeah, let's move. We'll put the 2 down. Oops, that doesn't matter. And I'll move to this island here with the
All right.
scissors.
Anchor in the harbor on the island. Does that give you gold?
Mm-hmm. No gold.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
No gold.
And now I can't recruit because I'd already spent my die, right?
Yes. Yeah. My turn again.
Well, this turn. So the next round you can do that.
Right. So does anything else happen that we're forgetting?
No.
No.
All right. All right. So these guys are all these mollusks on my island. Neither of you have loaded
Gross.
cannons, do you?
Nope.
Well, might as well see how battle works. All right. Here.
That's how you remove the comrades. You just shoot the mollusk ship.
Yes. All right. So I'm here. My cannons are loaded. That means battle's going to happen.
Does that not mean you win because he doesn't have cannons loaded?
No. We still battle. He just can't tick down his cannons to fight.
Okay, so
So first, I'm going to choose a defender. I'm going to choose the mollusks because we are diametrically opposed for control.
yeah. So I just roll.
Well, I think you might have plan cards and things you can use.
I do have plan cards, so I will go ahead and use one. I will use my trying to remember, how do I flip this?
F. Cursor over it and press F. All right.
Dynamic
Increase your
injury,
die
so
on
increase-
cannons by 2, then you move your flagship directly to any space with tail. I don't. No, you have
it is an
to.
action.
Yeah, I have to
It's
use it
an
as an
action.
action. You also
Alright,
don't have
so,
any
um,
cannons.
then
So it
reshuffle
goes
that.
back. No, it just goes in your hand.
So Ghost, because you choose battle in this location, you must battle everybody here.
Yes, I'm just first battling the mollusk.
Okay, so then we just roll, and then you have the.
Well, I'm gonna
option.
reduce my die to 3 to give me +3.
Mhm.
Roll.
Okay.
Oof.
4 to 6. So
something.
you win, which means
The
you
mollusk gets to choose one of these.
Yep. So you can deal
So
1
what would
damage
you
and
like?
steal 1 gold. I have no gold, or deal 1 damage and place a comrade.
I'll place a comrade.
Where would you like to
So
place the
that'll be-
damage?
Uh,
It has to be empty.
let's do it on your deploy.
There you go.
Now I have to reduce the die, yeah, when I fire my cannons. Okay, so Richard, now we have to fight. I'm gonna reduce this die to 1. It's 2.
I lose.
7. Alright, so I defeat you. Means I can deal 1 damage, steal 1 gold, deal 2 damage. Yeah, I'll just deal 1 damage and steal your gold.
Okay. Where would you like the damage?
I can't put on repair. I'll put on cannons.
Okay.
Okay. Right, so that was my first dice placement. Now I'm still at an island. Oh, so I finished my movement. I anchor. I place a patrol. Well, yeah, because my
move.
movement ends. So patrol gets placed. It's not moved, so it doesn't start a fight.
No, it cannot start a fight.
Then I'm going to spend 1 gold to tick my 3 up to a 4. And I'm going to bombard the island to kill all 3 comrades.
Then it's technically in your control now.
Region is. All right. And that's my turn. Richard. Sorry, I fought you. I didn't want to.
It's all right.
Gonna dig out these mollusks off their ancient land.
So let's see. I'm going to what? I would like to move. Okay, I could do that. Let's see. Would get me there.
Oh, I'm
or
sorry.
I
I
could
need a
just
wealth
move.
dice too.
There's
Not that
really
they're
nothing
right.
to do there. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put this on the trawler to
Okay.
move 2 spaces. And I'm gonna gamble by looking what's in the exploration.
Sure. Draw the new region tile.
It looks
Oh.
like this. And so I'm going to do this. Set those gold and take the damage. And I'll take it on the tailwind. And then
Cutlass
what I
Island.
can do is I can remove 2 damage with a repair.
Paranormal Instigator. It is your turn.
Yeah,
You also
okay.
you moved his ship, by the way. So
Oh, did I accidentally move his ship?
No, Richard moved your
Hey.
ship.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh.
that's right. I accidentally removed the yellow one. My bad.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I will go ahead. I don't feel like hold on, let me look at the market.
Are on an island, but there's the Mystic is there.
Yeah. I don't particularly need it though.
You also don't have gold.
Yeah, here's what I'll do. I will take one. So we re-roll our dice at the
No,
end of
not
the
yet. Not yet. At
round?
the end of the round. End of the round. This is still the same round.
Okay. All right. I will go ahead and then so one die to sail. I'll move 1, 2.
Okay.
No,
So
no, hold on. So I think that causes battle.
if you do that, you would have to fight my patrol.
Oh, the patrols are actual combat creatures?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I use my
Oh,
cannons
okay.
too.
All right.
I
You
think
or your
battle
enemy must
ends
have
all your
loaded cannons.
battle ends all your movement too.
Yeah. Let me think about this. Okay. I have a plan then. I will go ahead and use my dice to convince comrades. I will move my 2 comrades over here. And then I will
Make sure you're
deploy as
taking
an
them
action.
Make sure you take them from your ready comrades. You only start with 6.
Yeah.
This comes from an island.
Yeah, he didn't move him from
Yes,
his ready
that
comrades.
one's fine. I just wonder how you have 7 comrades
Because
on ready.
he got extra ones ready from.
Oh, from
Yeah, I
the
used rally.
Where's your rally dice? It should still be on rally.
Oh, did
They
I
don't get
grab
cleared
the
until the
wrong
end
one?
of your turn.
Yeah, I grabbed the wrong one. I meant to
Okay.
grab
Oh.
this one off of the sale that I tried to use, and I grabbed the rally instead. Sorry.
I was just like, wow, how did? All right, you've done that.
I will do the sneak attack. Just we're taking retaliation here.
Play
I
as
will
an
destroy
action,
2
then
of your-
discard. Remove 2 patrols from any one region whose island has any comrades. Return the patrol squad and supply.
I will go ahead and destroy your 2 patrols here. And that's my turn.
No, it's not. You still have to place a die.
You have 1 die. So you did.
You don't have an
this
option. You have to place 2 dice every turn.
You need to place this as either a move action or something else.
Oh,
There is no choice.
okay. I already did 2 actions though, so
No,
do I
no,
just
no. That
place a
doesn't
die?
count as
So-
you only the 2 dice actions are the ones that end your turn.
Oh, okay. So the dice actions are the only one that. Okay, I see. All right. Oh, then I could actually.
Like you could just load cannons if you wanted to,
Yeah.
or you can move somewhere.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and just load cannons. That was 5, isn't it? Yeah.
All right, Box,
right.
you're up.
Okay, the first thing I want to do. So we don't remove dice. We just leave them where they are.
Will after this round. We're not at the end of the round. We're still in the same turn round.
So now I'll place a die on negotiate so I can pick up a crew.
Yep, you can do that.
Okay.
So
Which crew
regardless
do
of
you
suit,
want?
The only
pick
one
a
I can
crew.
get is the Mystic.
No. Regardless
No.
of crew and suit. So you can recruit anybody regardless of suit and cost. That's what it
Is that
says.
because we're smugglers?
Yes. So any one of these you can pick up.
Well, yeah, he could get Mystic and then immediately. Well, no, negotiate recruits him as a crew, not as cargo.
Yes. So correct. You have to smuggle. You have to be at the suit of the card.
Yeah, so when you recruit them as a crew with negotiate. You don't actually get the cargo.
So I either get cargo or I get a crew.
No. You get crew. You can only get crew with negotiate only.
You understand?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sure, we'll take the Sea Witch.
There
Right.
you go.
Now, I'm confused because it's also a cargo.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's now a crew. It's not a cargo.
It's now.
There's
It's
no
now.
reason to be annoyed, right? We're learning the game, right?
Mhm.
So
I
when
can
it
still be
says
annoyed.
tinctures delivered to, what does this mean?
You can't. It does nothing right now. Not in your cargo
Okay.
hold. Only if it's in your cargo
So-
hold does it have that cargo effect. And you can only do that with a smuggle action.
Okay.
Right now,
So
it is the
I
Sea
just
Witch,
took
which is
one
a crew
action.
person. Yes.
Yes. So now, at islands, you may recruit crew and smuggle cargo from the market and deliver cargo. So now, can I smuggle?
No.
Do any of those
No.
cards match the suit in the top left?
Do any
This
of
is
those
a.
cards
It's
match
a yellow
the
sword,
suit?
so no.
Yeah.
This one right here.
No,
That's
but that's delivered to.
Okay.
But it's the
Okay,
top
so
left
I
that is the
cannot-
card itself suit.
So now what I would do is move. Because
Oh, yes.
yeah, you can do that.
Now remind me what this little dice right here.
That
the
is.
six
That
here
means you can tailwind there if you have a 6.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So if you have a 6, you can place it on your
So-
tailwind slot when it's undamaged, and you could just go there from anywhere on the map and ignore everything in between.
Or you just repair your
gonna-
damage.
I'm not interested in repairing damage at the moment, so I will sail. And I'll sail over here.
Okay. So now draw the new card of the Explore deck.
All right, let's go. And we'll put it this way.
Nope.
You
It can't
cannot
be
do that.
next
You
to
can,
island,
it
but
has
you
the
can move
islands
it.
have to not be adjacent. They can be diagonal. No matter what, the islands can't be adjacent. You also don't have to like have everything connect either.
Mhm, mhm.
Like because you moved in that space, you could place it like this as well.
Oh.
But
So you're saying I could place it like
I think it has to be at least in this square.
yeah, that square has
That's
to be
where you can-
adjacent to it.
so like
So you
that.
can do that exactly.
Well,
So
that doesn't
I'll do
make sense
that.
because does this mean you can never explore
Nothing
this
can be
now?
placed there.
Ah.
Empty space.
So now
It's
I move
dangerous
another.
seas.
I can move
Nope,
again. And
nope,
I can
nope.
land
You
here?
didn't
Nope,
explore
nope.
action. It ends your movement there.
Ends your whole
Oh.
thing.
All right, just because it's annoying, let's do it that way.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so you've discovered the Compass Island. Now it's my turn. All right, so it looks like the mollusks are gonna get this island no matter what I do, which honestly I'm kind of okay with this. But build up my position. I'm gonna take this
Then we'll
6. A sail. I'm gonna go 1. Finish my movement. I place a patrol there. All right. Now, that's the end of the round. Now we're going to
Score.
all right, clean up. Do we end the game? No. Well, first score regions. All right, so mollusks have 1 region. I have 2 regions. The value of the
Okay.
regions are 1 each. So I think I score 2. Mollusks score 1. Score 1. All right, does the game end? Obviously not. Then, reroll dice. Each player is going to take all of our action dice and reroll them.
So you guys scored, but the smugglers don't score.
You score by
We did
winning
not score.
battles and delivering cargo.
Yep. We have not done anything that gets us that.
All right.
All right. Then I'm going to pass this to the player to my left. So, Box, you're now the first player.
All right. Is it my turn to go?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So, Box, you have the first move.
I
Take 2
will
dice.
place a die on the sail and sail to Orange or Compass Island. Compass Island.
Now you're at
And-
Compass Island. You're anchoring.
Now you
there.
may smuggle. So now you may smuggle.
Yes. But
That
let's
card
look at what
has this card. Okay, so to get this card, you're going to have to place a dice on it.
No,
But-
smuggling is no cost.
No,
Oh,
he's
that-
talking
oh,
about the. he's
Oh,
talking
sorry,
about the-
smuggles cargo for free. No, you're right. If you want to recruit it, you have to
So
place a
I will.
dice.
That's right. So we're gonna cargo him up.
So then this one place under your cargo hold, so we know where it is.
Typical, difficult. I guess. Well, can't lift my. How do we?
It's locked.
Oh, let's
Yeah, it's
just do
locked.
that. We'll know that those are your smuggle cards. And wow, you don't have to go very far to get that. But you have one more action too. Why don't you go smuggle it?
Could be. Hold on a second. Let's see what else. The mystic and the documentarian. No.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
Oh,
so
get-
we will move.
hold on.
Yeah,
There's a
let's
new
move.
card though that comes.
Oh, true.
Yep.
Convincing official.
Huh. Okay. Anyway, I will do as planned, as you suggested, and sail out to deliver the cargo. 1 and 2.
Actually, you'd rather do full sail, cause oh no, you got there. Never mind.
There's it. Well,
Right.
okay. Now he placed his second dice, so I think it still ends his turn there.
Okay, so he can still smuggle.
Can he?
Yes,
Believe so.
because I can deliver cargo.
Unless no, it's not about that. So you'd have to look at the rules of like after because that would make sense. That means the first dice is always more powerful than the second dice.
Let me see. Take actions one at a time.
Must
When you
complete one
decide that you're
before
done
taking a
acting, your
turn
turn ends. Next player.
when you
Okay. Yeah.
decide.
Yeah.
So
It's
he can
not. It's
still
not a
smuggle.
matter of. It's not a matter of when you place that dice. It's just you can't. You have to place 2 dice. Got it.
All right.
Right.
So
yeah, you
under
can
under
smuggle.
one of your pledges, which we don't know which action it is,
Come on.
pledge who you think will be in control of compasses, right?
Compasses or is it swords?
It's compasses, but let me double check.
It's
Compasses.
compasses. I think it's the suit of the card, not the where you have to deliver it.
So I will bet that Ghost.
Well, no! Don't tell me.
The whole
You're not-
point is you don't tell who it is. We just know one of the 2 big players is who you're betting. So you just put the card under one of these markers. We don't know what's under the pledge markers, just like
I
mine.
might change my mind, by the
No,
way.
Well,
no,
you
no,
gotta
you
decide
can't.
now.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
now you
yeah.
have to decide. You cannot change your mind later.
Okay. Well, you guys don't know which pledge is which, so.
That's
It's the
correct.
suit of the card. Yeah. Yes, we don't know.
And what
All
else
right.
was I supposed to put on it? There was something else I was
Nope.
like.
That's it.
Well, you've delivered cargo, right? So you get 2 fame for it, I think. Let's see.
So now you get to go. So now you do your rewards card. I think it's this thing.
Yeah, he
So
gets to.
now you follow these steps right here. Gain 2
Gain
fame.
2 fame. Increase the wealth of the die of the land's region by 1.
Oh, let me get the wealth die. Oh, but yes, this one goes to 2.
2. So now you
Gain
get
a
to now
reward
your
by
little
moving your reward.
yeah. So
marker.
move this wherever you wish, and what it says
Space.
on the you get the reward.
Which one do you suggest?
I don't
Ghost.
know. This is a completely new game.
So, all right. It looks like to the left is 1 fame. To the right is add tile to the map. Up is gold. Down is recruit 1 crew, ignoring cost and suit.
Let's go for 1
No,
fame.
one space.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but it's all.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go.
All right. So you're gonna get 1 fame. So you're moving up to 3
Okay.
points.
Taking the lead. And then it says gain a reward by moving. Okay. Place the cargo face down on the pledge marker. Okay. I think that's it.
All right. It's my turn. This space got much better. I think first I'm gonna just load my cannon with a 5. Because why not, right?
That's
What
a nice
could-
fruit for you, by the way.
Yeah. Well, he's okay. I don't have the gold for him either. It's kind of the problem.
Oh, I
It's
thought you
4.
had gold. Oh, you never parked at the harbor.
No.
Ugh.
Do a sail action. I'm gonna go 1, 2. I will take a damage on my tailwind. Then I'm gonna anchor there,
2
which will give me
gold.
2 gold.
And
And
you
I'll
get to
place one of
a
my
buddy.
patrols there as well. Okay, that's
your
not
turn, I'm
considered a
guessing.
harbor or anything. I'm not an island. Yeah, that's my turn. Richard.
All right. So I do that. Let's see. I can do this actually. Oh, I can't go through tailwinds. Tailwinds always push you, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Well, then I'm just going to be doing some exploration.
Nice.
Because
No, you can't explore this because you can't legally place a piece.
No, that's not where I'm going.
Okay.
I'm going here.
All right.
Something with blue.
The only
Oh, I see.
configuration you
That's-
can't do is with the islands adjacent. Everything else, gratis.
So I'll do this. Take damage. And then
Gold,
that
'cause you
ends that
anchored there.
round. Yep. And then I need to move again.
Grab your gold.
Oh. Then I need to move again, so I'm gonna put this on a sail. So now I could smuggle this.
A documentarian as paintings.
So I'm gonna put him as smuggle, and I'm gonna just leave the crew up here. No, I'm gonna leave the crew over here, and the smuggle the goods down here. So I need some space for the pledges. All right, that's my 2 actions. He is now in paranormal.
Okay. I will go ahead and inspire. And
4
place up
different
4
islands.
comrades on 4 different islands. Wait, hold on. 1 comrade up on up. Yeah. Okay, I am reading that correct. So I will place 1
Both
here.
die as well.
Place 1 here. Place 1 here. And place 1 here.
Like a disease infecting everything.
Now they're everywhere.
All right, I actually made a mistake. Could I move one of those
Yeah.
cutters? One of those comrades? Yes, I meant to put 1 here.
Sure.
Because then I was going to play my cutter card and construct my ship.
Sure. Move 2 comrades from an island to place the cutter there.
Yep. And then I will go ahead. Let's see. Do we want a tailwind somewhere, or do we want to? Let's go ahead.
I think it has to
and
go on the island,
tailwind.
the cutter.
Where you build it is need to be your island.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, sorry, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
It just fell over. Yeah, I'll go ahead and tailwind my ship. Oh, does it have to be the number on the
Yes.
die?
Yes.
Oh, well, then it doesn't matter. I have that number on the die anyways. And that'll be my turn.
Box not having on that island might be.
Just blow them up.
Yeah, I may have made a critical error, but whatever. I'm just learning the game.
Oh yeah, we're all learning.
No, it's fine. We're all learning this game.
Faction appears very aggro. But it is your turn, regardless, Box.
All right. I think I am the red. Yes, I am the red boat. I'm looking at this real quick here.
What you cracking there?
Yeah, what are you drinking?
The amazing Waterloo watermelon sparkling water.
Fan of the watermelon, but I do like Waterloo. I like strawberry and grape.
I bought the. I was trying the watermelon. I have the. I bought the strawberry. I haven't tried the grape yet.
So can we do this? Let me
do a
understand,
f-
Ghost. I have a 5 here. I would
You
be
can do
able to
full
move
sail,
5
which means you can move up to 5 spaces.
without stopping through the different cards.
No. Full sail,
No.
you stop through the spaces. Tailwind skips
Oh,
them.
this sounds refreshing. When
Tailwind
I
is teleporting.
Where are you
Yeah.
trying to go,
So,
Box?
If I were to, oops, that's not mine. If I were to do 1, 2, 3, like
You would
can I do
combat
that?
here. You would combat
You
here.
combat here because my
Yeah.
cannons are loaded on my patrol.
Right.
You're gonna have to start paying me for it.
So that's why you always want to your first turn load your cannons, because otherwise your patrol ships don't fire.
Yes. Bad. If they weren't loaded.
I will. I guess it doesn't matter. We'll just put the on full sail. We'll put the dice on full sail and go 1, 2, and land on harbor. How about that?
Yep.
Well,
you
if
can
you
do that.
full
That
sail, you can
repairs
keep
too.
moving. You can move one more to the island because
But
put
if
a
I
5.
stop at the harbor, what is it?
Why?
you
He
can do
doesn't
at the
have loaded
harbor? You can
cannons.
repair?
He doesn't have loaded cannons.
Won't attack you.
Yeah, the cutter can't. Cutter can't attack at all.
So can I stop here?
Yes, you
Yep.
can. There is no battle.
All right, let's stop there.
Actually, you could load your cannons and blow up his cutter.
I think he had to have done that before he moved into space.
But now
Yes.
I will pick up the cargo. This cargo right here.
Yep.
Whoop.
So move it somewhere. Make sure that the cargo is always visible.
Yeah, we'll put it right here. The way
Yep.
Ghost put it. And then, does my movement stop there? It does, right?
Yes. The moment if you want to stop the area, you have to anchor, and that ends your movement, ends your
And
action.
now I can use my other die to move back.
Well, 2 spaces, yes.
Yes, 1, 2,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm safe in the fog.
Well, as safe as you think you are.
True that.
I'm going to first. I'm going to sail with this one. 1, 2. Place
Since
by
you have loaded
patrol.
cannons, you must fight.
Yep, I'm going to fight the cutter. I'm going to tick my dice down to 1 to add 4. We must do battle.
Good luck, paranormal.
Unless you've got a plan card that affects this.
Let me see. No, I do not. So
Roll it.
I've got a 10.
But never mind. Never mind. You're just gonna take. So you can either do 1 damage or 2 damage. He doesn't have
well,
gold, so
it doesn't
believe
matter.
never
it
mind,
I'll-
just-
you have the
it
full
just
one.
it instantly blows up the cutter, I believe.
Yep, it blows up the cutter.
Cutter has 2 health. Read
No.
it.
Oh,
it
it
has
does
1 health.
2 health.
It has 1 health, but it doesn't blow up immediately.
No, it says
If
if
this
this
die
die
slot
slot
is
is damaged, discard this
Oh.
card and remove the cutter.
I thought it required. Then why do they have a slot on it?
Because if you occupy that with a dice, it can't be destroyed.
If you occupy.
I
the
actually don't
dice.
drink that much soda anymore, so I'm mostly trying to do sparkling water. So you guys need to stop being thirsty for soda.
Good for your health.
Um,
So
Basically,
ideal.
you blew up the cutter.
Yes, I blow up the cutter.
Yeah, you blew
I
up
get rid of the
cutter.
comrade. Back to the supply.
How did you get rid of the comrade? Isn't that a separate?
Because that's
action?
part of my victory
Demolish ship
condition.
attack.
If I attack a Mala ship, I deal 1 damage and remove 1 comrade from battle.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure. I thought there was a bombard or whatever you had to do.
No.
All right.
And then nice thing is, I think that just removes it from the game. The cutter.
I assume
Nope.
I can build it
No,
once
I
I
think
get
you can. I think
if
you
I
can
get
keep
the
building
plan
it.
again.
But I think there's a discard pile for mollusk cards. Let's see. Plan deck is empty.
When all the die slots are damaged, discard its plan and remove its figure. Remember, full die slots cannot be damaged. Oh, I see. So you can protect the cutter if you had spent a die slot in it.
Right. I took the opportunity because I was like, oh,
I was just trying to see if there's something here. No.
Yeah, I have a discard pile, but once I empty out my entire,
then you'll draw it
set,
again. Okay.
I mean, I can draw it again.
Yeah,
I'm
so
not gonna have access to it for a while.
for a while. Yep.
The game will likely be over before the time I have access to it again.
You don't know about that yet.
That's what I should do. Let's see what dice you have. You have a 4 and a 6, and your ship is over there. Ship is, unless you have a plan I don't know about, you can get to me and load your cannons. I'm still here. And what I'll do is I'm gonna take it's 5. Third sail action. 2. Actually, wait, is there an item I can get here? There's not.
But you can deploy your patrol and then turn that into a stronghold at
Yeah,
at the end of the round.
End of the round
Right,
if
or is
it's
it-
still there, I think.
No, any number of times at the end of your turn. This is the end of the round. This is end of turn. So at the end of your turn, right now, you can just say this is now a stronghold, and it pretty much blocks everything.
Yeah, I think I'll place a stronghold there because that seems pretty strong. It's my stronghold.
So now you can recruit crew from any island you have a stronghold.
Nice.
As
So
if
if
your
I
flagship
move
was
from
there.
there, if I move from there later, I can. Okay.
So you can always, from Fishbones, you can always recruit.
Okay, sweet. And I can still get back to that region if I need to. All right, cool. So now, Richard, it's your turn.
All right. So right now I'm going to, since I'm already anchored here, I'm gonna smuggle this aeronaut as cargo.
Sure.
I'm going to use the trawler to
Draw
go
the new
through
card
here.
from the deck.
I gain a gold and a damage. And now that I'm at a port, I'm going to deliver my cargo here. And if I believe right, I want to do this one to pledge.
What did he mean by use the trawler?
Trawler.
At
He's using his
first.
trawler movement. Wait.
Oh,
Wait.
no.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because that's his action. Instead of doing a sail action, he used his trawler to do his move, which means he got to pick up the gold on the way.
So I get 2 there. I increase the wealth of this region to 3.
No, 2. It was 2. It was 1. I've already moved it.
Sorry, 2. Gain a reward. So I'm going to say.
Richard gets 2 points.
Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to recruit crew, ignoring suit. I'm gonna take the convincing official. Help me get those patrol boats out of the way. Ooh.
Kind of funny card. Huh?
See, that would actually be a really good shipwright. Repair all of your damage. That might be just worthy to buy. Even though it's great to go where I'm trying to get with this guy.
Yeah, I mean, it's just 1 gold, but are you there?
I am.
you're there.
I'm on a yellow space. So I got the gold for it. I think I'm gonna spend it, as he can be a great way.
Wait, why did you move those together? They shouldn't be together.
They're not supposed to. What is
Nope.
supposed to? What's in those
So,
empty
so
space?
box
Nothing.
is being a dick, and
Nothing.
he decided.
Yeah, nothing.
What happens if I move this way then?
Can't. You have to go around.
Because you explored up this way?
Yep.
Huh.
And it also could not be placed legally like this because that would be 2 islands adjacent.
Okay. All right.
But Box chose it that way.
So, technically now, if I use the negotiate, I could remove the comrade and take 2 cards.
Yes.
Okay. Then let's say Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use the 6 to negotiate. I'll ignore the damage for right now because I have that cool card. And I'm gonna take the gunner and the battering brakehead.
At no cost. Oh my gosh, the Elder looks so cool.
So now I have a lot of crew. Is there a crew limit?
Oh,
No. Oh god. It's just I guess the cargo limit is there's less cargo for crew.
yeah.
So now I'm dangerous if combated.
You got the gunner. You deal a lot of damage.
Good night, Puka.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. Paranormal, you're up. Did you remove the comrade?
Uh,
No, Richard, you did a double negotiate. You got to remove the crew.
Oh, yep,
Comrade.
sorry. I remove it.
To his supply.
Yeah, it's not as ready comrades as a supply.
all right.
All right. Paranormal, it is your turn.
So I will go ahead and move. Hold on, I want to decide which one of these I want. Yeah, I will go ahead and move one. Using my
Okay.
sail action.
Sure.
And go ahead and place 2 comrades there.
Nice. Where's the second one?
I didn't.
Okay. I was like, wait, where's
I'm
number
just
2?
awkward with it.
It's okay.
Then I
We're
will
all
go
figuring it out.
ahead- Then I will go ahead and use my enlist action.
Oh, you're from your plans.
For that bet.
So, choose any one island with any comrades, recruit any number of crew of its suit, ignoring cost, refill the market only when done.
So I will go ahead and take this fighters for +1 to my attack.
And is that it?
Then I will go ahead and ready cannons just in case. Actually, no, I was going to rally. Sorry. Because I'm running out of comrades, so I need to grab some more. So that will be 4 more comrades, and that'll be my turn.
So, I will do. We're going to get that too, no matter what I do. And there. Let's see. What's in the market right now? Dead fish, barrelman. When your flagship moves in the fog, you may treat it as a strong current going in any direction. Whoa. Yeah, I think I will take that crewman. That sounds cool.
That's like a free movement for per fog.
Yeah. Like how he looks. Barrelman. Oh, a sea dog. When your flagship moves in a strong current, you may ignore its effect or move in a different direction. Oh my gosh. Yes.
That would be really good for me. Wait, how? Oh, you had the money for it? Nice.
Yeah, I had 2.
Yeah, it seems that once all the market cards are gone, you have to resort to piracy as the smugglers.
I think that is the case.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess putting another stronghold would be helpful. Prevent comrades from being placed, but then again, the island's economy isn't that strong, so it's like Richard doesn't have any cannons loaded, but he's got a whole bunch of tricks up his sleeve.
Well, it's basically if you attack me, I could really hurt you if you're not careful.
No, I know. I would much prefer this, but what I'm going to do, however, going to actually just sail. Go 1, 2. Another dead fish island, eh? This out of the way. Go here. Place a new wealth die here. dump a patrol over here. Okay. All right, that's my turn. So that's the end of the round. Let's score regions. So paranormal, you've got 1, 3. This is tied, so neither of us take it. This is 1, 2, 3. So we each get 3. Okay. Then now we're going to reroll all of our dice, and then Box will pass the first player card to Paranormal.
All right. I'm just gonna pass it to him now. Plop.
I really wish I had rolled better.
Would be nice, wouldn't it?
So now, I made a mistake the last time. I thought I'd just mention it. I could have used my Sea Witch to immediately land on the island, right?
Yep.
But I didn't. Does that, in order to use the Sea Witch, would I have had to pay 2 gold because there's 2 gold here?
No,
No.
that's what you paid to get her, or what you could have paid to get
It's
her.
when you explored. So if you were to explore here now, you could use her and then put the island on the edge here and then immediately teleport there.
Yes,
So
but
I am going to sail.
it's not your turn.
Not your turn.
It is, isn't it?
No, it's
Oh,
not. You just
Nope.
passed the first player card to Paranormal
It is
Instinct.
now
okay.
paranormal.
I see. Okay.
All right. So I will go ahead. And go ahead and. I'm looking at my cards. Sorry. Okay. I will go ahead and remove my 2 comrades here.
Other ship.
And build my gunship.
Always loaded too. Right?
Yep.
So now you're blockading that corner.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're like, this is my town.
Okay.
I was wondering if it's only if my flagship lands at an island. Okay.
For sale to place comrades?
Yeah. So then I will go
Yes.
ahead and place a 4 on cannons. And then I will go ahead and sail with my ship, my flagship. 1, and I will do battle.
That's
with
not
this
your flagship.
patrol
That's your gunship.
boat. Oh, wait. Wreckage is damage, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Do I want to take the damage? Yeah, I'll take the damage with my flagship.
You made one. Flagship. All right.
Yep.
Where are you going to take it first?
I was gonna head down to this region here.
No,
But I
I'm saying
assume I'm gonna
you
have
went
to-
to the wreckage. Where are you taking the damage?
Oh,
So you
where's
decide
the
on the
damage?
Also,
Where?
you can walk right through my ship right there. Oh, no, you can't because you have loaded cannons.
Nope.
Yeah,
No, I thought you're. Oh, that's right. You can technically because the patrols aren't loaded yet.
yeah. I'll take it in the tailwind for the moment.
But you're moving to that space, so we have to fight because your cannons are loaded.
Yep.
Would you like to reduce your cannon number? Increase your die roll.
Yeah, I should do that first.
Yeah, so if you turn it to 1, you get a +3.
I will go ahead and turn it to a. Yeah, I'll turn it to a plus. I'll take 1 from that.
So change it to a 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have a +1 on this dice.
All right.
So I have a +2 on those dice.
No, +1. If you change it from a 4 to a 3,
I
you only
have
get
a
+1.
I have an additional
Oh,
+1 from
yes,
the
he does.
fighters.
From his crew.
He's got
Okay.
the fighter, so he's got +2.
I got a 6.
So it's a 6. versus a
It's
6.
high, so the attacker
You
wins,
win.
which is you.
Yep.
So boom, you just blow it up.
All right, and then I'll move down here.
So that's your turn,
Uh,
or that's your.
that's
Yep,
my turn. Yep.
Yep. All right.
Right. Next up is Richard.
Isn't it?
Clockwise. Clockwise.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, no, you're right. It is box.
No, it's box, right? Because you've been doing counterclockwise.
Oh, you're right. It's box. Sorry, box.
Because
Go
you
ahead.
started then. Yeah.
I am confused as well. All right. Well, if it's my turn, then I will sail into the island. Oops. Almost taking everything with me.
I will take the sea with me. Oh no. Okay. Just
Yeah.
that.
And I will deliver the cargo. Now, I can pledge either way, right?
Either way.
But
Wait,
in
which
this
island
case,
did you
because
sail
they're-
to, Box?
To that island, to the scissor.
This island. Got it.
Yeah, 2 swords. I put it under the right pledge. Let's see what else I do. I gain
Wait, wasn't
2
this
fame.
your crew? I thought the mystic was your crew.
No.
No. Sea witches.
Okay, you're right. Sea witches.
Gain 2 fame, increase the wealth by 1.
Yep. Your fame's up.
So this goes to a 3. Oh man.
Yep.
3. Gain a reward.
So
Now,
pick your white
by
dice
moving
and
your
move
reward
somewhere.
marker to an adjacent grid space, but not where it came from.
Yep. So move your black. Or sorry, move your white to either free tailwind, 2 gold, or move to ignore battles.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Now, can I pick up cargo before I do that?
Still your
Pick up
turn.
cargo before.
Still your turn, but first get your reward.
No,
Well, the
first
reward will make. I want to choose a reward that allows me
Okay,
to move.
so-
Does he deliver
technically-
first?
hold on. As an action, while your flagship has this, you may deliver, and then all this goes off. So technically, you need to choose your reward.
Yeah.
That sucks for me too. But that basically means like you cannot smuggle this right now, because if you choose the move,
Well,
then you cannot do that.
I
So
can. So
right. So if you do
I
that,
will take 2 gold,
black goes here. So you take 2 gold.
and then I smuggle. Okay, I'll smuggle this.
There you go. So-
And now, what's that say? Okay. I'm looking. And now, okay, I will move again. I will sail. And sail 1, 2, and I'll use my sea witch to move to the adjoining space.
No,
to the
that's
other
only
side.
on exploration.
Yeah, it's only if no,
When your
that's only
flagship
if you
moves
move
off the
off
map.
the map.
So basically, if you were to move off the map for exploration, you could do that.
What you could
so
do
I land-
is why is that? Right. So if you did this box, you move this direction, you could go there.
Yeah, I'll stop at the harbor then.
Yeah, stop at the
Wait,
harbor.
Are you trying to get to the dead fish island?
Yes.
Okay, well, box with your sea witch, you're here, right?
Yeah.
You can move here and then take yourself to a right to there, or
No.
on the
You may move
nearest
directly
opposite.
to this. Yeah.
Opposite of the new card, right?
Yeah, of the new card. So basically, if imagine this is the new one right here, you could automatically move here if you want.
Got it. Okay, sorry. All right,
only
yeah,
new
go.
ones, right?
Yep, only new ones.
Off the map. Yeah, it's not as good as I thought it was.
Okay.
But anyway, I'll stop at the harbor. Now, let me read what the harbor does again.
You heal 2.
So I can heal. Okay.
Yeah, it just heals you for 2.
And what else does it do?
Or you may move any dice you've placed to your cannons. So heal 2 or place any dice that's already been placed to your cannons.
I'll heal instead.
There you go.
There we go.
Ghost, your turn.
I'm gonna load my cannons. And take this one. Actually going to take some extra damage, methinks. Yeah. Go 1. Do I want to go there? Actually. Up, then down. Place Place a patrol. Place a stronghold.
Control the fish.
Actually, no, you're bad idea. Damage. Place a patrol there. Get the 2 gold. Your purposes. You're there. Place those. Right. Gotta place one of these. Spaces. Okay, Richard, it's your turn.
Okay. If I understand this right, do I have to put a dice here to activate this guy?
Yes.
Then
No. You have that
What?
always. You had to place a dice to get that, but you negotiated, so it didn't matter.
Oh. Okay. Then does that mean like if I take damage, I can put it on here?
Correct?
Oh, because
There's
yeah, they're
additional
not
spaces.
dotted line. Oh, so I can put damage on those things. Then first things first, I'm going to let's see. I'm going to load cannons. Hold on. Do I need that or not? Let me see. I won't do there. I need to go there. Yes, so I want to load cannons. And if I want to do that, I need to repair actually. No, we're not going to do that. Instead, we're just going to repair off this damage. And then we're going to full sail. All right, so if I do that, I have to move up. So let's see. 4. And then I kind of wanted to end.
Paranormal's
Yeah.
cannons are loaded.
Paranormal's cannons are loaded.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Perfect. That's
And
what I
his
kinda wanted.
gunship's always loaded too.
Cool. He gets a +3. Or you do that? No, he gets a plus. Gunship is +3.
Oh,
And
yeah,
his that.
Legendary.
He see his nasty thing there. So I guess I'll go around it. Let's see.
to be fair, you're not my objective. I'm not trying to mess with you. I just need to
Oh, I know.
maintain control of my regions.
This I understand. It's just I'm trying to figure out the best way. So I'm gonna move full. So 1, 2, no cannons. 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna take a damage, and what we can do is we'll put it on you. And now I get 2 gold.
Right. Paranormal, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to move.
Thing. Flagship.
Sail. Yep, flagship. I can't actually move my battleship. I mistakenly used my 4, so I can't actually do anything with it. But it
It happens.
exists. I'll go ahead and move into this area and do battle. I will tick down my dice by 1, so a +2.
Tick down my
With your-
dice by 5. I have a 6.
I have a 4, so you win.
I'm going to
So I
deal
take
1 damage
damage.
to you and remove your comrade.
So that would be this one.
Okay.
Also, this somehow got moved. I think it's a 1 because
be
nothing
a
has
1.
been traded there.
What I will put this on. No, I choose.
Oh, right.
Going to ruin your inspire action. Well, actually, let me see what dice you have. You have a 2. Yeah, we'll do it on the inspire. What? You have 1 more dice you
Can
can
it be put
place?
on one of these? I thought it could only be put on empty spaces.
That space is empty. No. Empty as in no dice.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Okay.
You can't place it on
misunderstood
repair,
that.
obviously.
Yeah, I knew that. I guess I misunderstood. All right. Yeah, I get you. All right. Well, Then I was going to move again. And I'll go ahead and move into here and get pushed into the island. And this time I will go ahead and use the rest of my... Actually, that will be basically, 2 on my dice.
Wait, what did
So
your dice
3
start
total.
at? Hold on. You
My
spent
dice
one.
didn't-
You spent 3 this turn. You had it as a 4 at the start, right? Should be
He
a
does
1.
have the he does have the plus
My
fighters though.
dice started out... I had a 4.
Yeah, and you spent
Did I
2 in the
spend-
first, and then you spent 1 in the last one. You had plus 3, then plus 2. So it should be at 1.
Yeah, it's messed up. So
Here,
I'll
so-
spend
Just,
1.
just yeah. Okay, so no, you can't. There's nothing to spend left on it. It's already at 1.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So-
You just roll.
So yeah, we're just even.
All right, just roll. I'll go ahead and use my...
Card.
Yep.
Does it
You have a
say
plan?
like use on battle?
I'll use my weapon cache.
That's so that you do that action before the combat, right? Because it's an action.
Yep.
So let's just
It's not
rewind.
an action.
Not.
Even outside your turn, increase the roll by the number of ready comrades. You have 5 ready comrades. Really? Wow.
Right. So yeah, I'm gonna roll this dice. As long as I don't roll a 6, you're fine. I rolled a 6. You roll the 5. You got a 10 to my 6. You win.
And then I'll move to the harbor.
No. You ended your movement when you started battle.
Oh, I ended my movement. Battle starts ends movement. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Problem. All right. And it is Box's turn.
Huh? No, isn't it mine?
No.
Or
Counterclockwise. Counterclockwise.
I'm
Ah,
so confused.
You have
Oh,
the
yeah, 'cause
last
he's the
turn.
starting player. Yeah, he's right. It's the last turn. That's
Right.
right. That makes sense.
Go
now.
ahead, Box.
so nautical, this confusion.
You're up, Box.
You guys can hear me, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's see here. So I will continue to move. Oh, I will sail again. Actually, it's full sail.
Right, so you can move 4
So,
spaces. Remember, if you move
one,
here, that's a free
This
space.
one's already one.
So now you have 3 left.
So we'll just move over here. One, two.
You now,
Okay, well,
you
let's
now
fight.
battle. You now
Okay,
fight.
well, hold on a second.
I mean, if you
So-
want to
You
fight.
can-
Yeah.
You're-
So
you're
I
gonna
will load cannons first
There you go.
with the 6 dice. Now I will full sail. Okay. Now I land on the fish island.
Okay.
All right. This will be my first battle.
All right. How much would you like to lower your cannons for this fight?
5. So all the way to
Gosh.
1.
All right, so you have a +2 ghost.
Yep.
So you just have to beat his roll by 3.
Pleasant, isn't it?
So roll the white dice.
We got a
So he needs to
7.
roll a 2 or lower. He needs to roll a 2 or lower.
Did you ready
Box.
to roll?
The white dice.
No,
white
you
dice.
gotta roll. You gotta roll the white dice.
I need to roll 2 or lower.
Yes.
No,
Yeah,
you need to roll a
don't-
2 or higher.
You lose. Wait,
I rolled
No.
a 2.
No, he's the
no, it's a
attacker.
tie. That is a tie.
The attacker, so he destroys it.
You destroy the stronghold.
Okay.
You,
I
you
will
get a
turn in
fame
the-
and a.
And a what?
You get a
He
fame.
didn't get a fame.
He
No, his
does.
battle victory is not a fame.
Deal 1 damage and. Oh. Sorry.
He
You
doesn't get
deal
a fame.
damage,
He
gain a
just-
reward. or-
Deal,
Oh.
deal 1 damage, get a reward. Okay.
Or gain
Uh,
1 damage and get
So I will get a free tailwind, whatever that is.
Okay, so move to any tailwind.
I don't want to do that yet.
Then
Okay.
don't take the
No,
free
And don't take that
tailwind.
reward.
We will go with recruit one recruit, ignoring cost and suite.
Yep, so pick a card.
Let's see here. This elder says at the end of your turn, gain 1 gold if you have no damage dice slots. Sailor, move your flagship 1 to 3 spaces.
Gain a gold because you don't have a damage die slot. Oh, wait, no.
When you repair any amount of damage, you may deal 1 damage. Okay, we'll go with the elder,
All right.
and we will put him over here, next to the sea witch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was my reward. Now, I'm on the island, so I will deliver my cargo, which is this one right here. I will
Okay.
pledge it.
Alright. pledge who you think is going to be it.
Yep.
And
Flip.
Yep.
And now that I delivered the cargo,
You ended your turn, you get a gold.
No, he
We're almost
delivers
out
the
of gold,
cargo.
by
He has
the
to
way.
get his cargo
no, I get
rewards
2
first.
fame as well.
Yeah, so you get 2 fame.
2.
You increase the wealth of
We
the
increase
area.
wealth. Yeah. Gain a reward by moving your reward marker. So, spend 5 gold to get. Move over here to get
Yeah.
equal amount of gold of.
Yeah, so if you spend 5, you can spend up to 5 gold, that would give you 5 fame.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go.
And that puts you to 12.
7 plus 5 is 13, I believe. Or
12.
12. Oops. So much for my math. So much for
And
all those years at school. And
then we just
there you go. And that was my turn.
Don't forget to move the black cube so you don't.
Now, are we allowed to pick up cargo the same time we deliver cargo? I know I can't because there isn't a cargo with the correct symbol at the moment, but I just want to know for future reference.
I'm not sure.
I think that you probably
think
can
we
as long as
can.
you have the space. Because none of the stuff you can pick up can ever be deployed immediately. It always goes to a different suit.
Now, yeah, and since we can only have up to 2 cargo, I guess that we can. Now, is there a limit to how many crew we can have?
We asked that earlier.
No.
And what was the question?
No.
What was the
The
answer?
answer was no.
No.
The answer was no.
Question was how many crew?
Now, in order for this elder to work, do I need to put something here? A die?
No,
On
no,
the spell
no.
for-
You have no
No.
damage spaces, so you ended your turn, you get a gold.
Okay. So I will pull a gold out, and that is my turn, gentlemen. Your turn.
Mhm.
Ghost, I believe.
I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. Yes, for starters, order action. This guy here. Actually, no, I want that yet. I'm gonna do a tailwind action. Teleport here. Then space. That would be really nice to get, wouldn't it? But no. It's here. Move here and place a patrol there.
When you anchor at your tailwind, you can place a patrol.
Oh, can I?
It says on the card.
Oh, geez.
When you
So-
anchor, you place a patrol. So at the end of your tailwind, it basically almost all your move cards place a patrol. So basically, you tailwind, it places patrol. Then you can move and place a patrol.
Chip has a lot. I think I'll just repair. Okay. Richard.
All right, I have 2 dice. I think I'm going to move here. I'm going to deliver my cargo. Put it under the other pledge. And that gives me 2 points or 2 fame. That lets me increase the wealth of the area I'm in. And then this, move to and ignore more battles. So I'm going to move here
Sure.
to explore. So let's see what we get.
Are you sure you don't want to? Okay.
Am I sure I don't want to? There's many things I don't want to. So when I explore, that ends my movement, right?
Mhm.
All right, then. Oops. I just
All
want to
right.
pick
Dice
up
is
my
out of the way.
pledge.
Place it how you want it.
I'm going to do this. Place dice. Puts me here. I get a gold. And now
One more dice.
one more dice. I think I'm just going to. Actually, no, I'm just gonna leave it that way. So now I'm going to just move. Do I want to move on? Because I could smuggle red. Yeah, I could smuggle red. So we're gonna sail to move here. And I could smuggle red, or I could get the powder monkey. You know what? I'm gonna just. So I can't buy him because of that. So I'm just gonna smuggle him. And I think that ends the turn. So now, like now, when the new card shows up, I can't just immediately smuggle it if it's my suit. Oh, okay. So I think that's all my actions. That's the end of my turn.
That's my turn. This is going to be a risk, but I'm going to take an order action. Move this guy here.
Nice.
Inject some power. Nice thing is I can just... It's 2 to just block them. I risk giving you a comrade if you win with your gun.
But the gunship is considered.
1 flag.
Gun-
That's the thing.
Doesn't he technically not control this area because there's no comrade? But he'll eventually probably.
No, he's got 1 flag from the gunship.
Oh.
Counts
Yeah,
as
so-
1. Your gunship's +2 or 3?
+2, but no, +3.
No, it's
So it
+3.
has,
+4. Yeah, you're dangerous.
yeah.
+3. It's a 3-point round. Screw it. Do battle.
Oh. That.
Oh.
Nope.
All right, so you get a free comrade on the island, and my patrol ship is destroyed.
That was your chance. You rolled a 1.
Yeah, I know. It was rough. All right. And I had no cannons left. So that's the end of the round. So now we're going to score regions. Paranormal, you have 4 points from your guys. I have 2, 4, 5, 6. This counts as 2 because it has 2 flags. 11. Paranormal 4, so he's going to go to 8. Been a nice 3-point turnaround there. Right, so now we're going to reroll all of our dice. And Paranormal, just use the R button to roll the dice so you don't... okay, so do that, and then you're going to pass the first player card to Richard.
I have to go first. Okay. So I'm here at this Red Skull Island. So I would like to. Let's see. I think I'm gonna trawler. And what I'm gonna do is 1, 2. So I'm gonna explore, but it
1
gives
or
me a
2.
gold. So let's see what this new land and waits for us. Ooh, I like that.
Last region tile.
Is it the last region? There's 2 left.
More wealth dice.
So I'm gonna go
Oh, sorry, there's 1 more wealth dice.
2. And that puts me here. Now, do I want to buy any of these guys? What's this? Miracle False Toast dice. I could just buy the trawler. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the trawler.
Oops.
I have a ton of gold. So I'm gonna buy the trawler.
Sorry.
Or not the trawler, the what's his name?
Pilot?
Sailor.
Sailor.
Sailor. Because he give me a 3-move action.
Well, it's not free. It's okay. But yes.
Yeah. It does.
Not
Oh,
bad, but it's a bet.
naive noble. What's that do? Steal one crew or cargo.
Oh my
Steal?
god! I love the
What?
art.
You may tuck it as cargo or crew. Oh, really? Hmm. 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 That's interesting. Okay. So basically, if I were to sail back, I could recruit him, but he says action, return him to the box. I could steal something and tuck it as cargo and crew. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Oh, let's see. So I'm here. So if I want to get back there, I'm gonna have
Or
to
you
full
could
sail.
negotiate.
I could. Oh, you're right. I don't have to go all the way over there.
I know.
So I haven't even.
I'm a generous
So
soul.
You are. And just for that, I won't steal yours. Let's see.
Oh, thank you.
I want to steal. Oh, perfect. So I'm gonna steal this +1 fighter because it's nasty.
Oh
I'm gonna make it cargo, and then so it says return to the box. I think it says return to the box.
Oh,
so
it's
that gets
gone. No,
rid of-
it's yeeted.
gone. Oh yeah, I'm gonna yeet that, and then
Fully
because I'm
yeeted
on
from
a
the game.
and because I'm on a blue spot, I'm gonna deliver my cargo.
Monster.
So that gives me. What do you mean? How could you? That thing was a monster of a card.
I worked hard for that monster of a card.
Yeah. Okay, so I go up 2. So I'm at 6. I increase the wealth to 2. I gain a reward. And so what I'm going to do is probably. Where would a free tailwind bring me?
Well,
Nowhere helpful. So then I'm going to go for the
I don't
2
think it
gold.
teleports to a tailwind. I think it just gives you a tailwind in one direction.
Well, it says tailwind. Take a free tailwind means move flagship to space directly with this guy in the corner. So I'm
Okay.
going to take 2 gold. So I basically got my gold back. And I placed who I pledged.
Did you get your fame for that?
Yes, I did. I have not been lucky with the fame, and Box has been getting really hit it fast. I think 1, 2 actions. Yeah, I think that's everything for my turn.
Well, let's start by loading up this cannon. And then we're going to take this 4, and we're going to fight the flagship! No, the gunship.
You're fighting the cutter. It is no cannons loaded, but it's still +3.
Yes. I'm going to tick this down to 1 to give me a +5.
+5 versus +3.
Yeah, just press R, Paranormal. It ends up looking like you just place it down at the end.
Yeah, just go over it, hover it, and hit R.
7 to 6, though. Oh, shit. We rolled.
You got an 8. He wins.
Wait, was your first roll the first one? The 3?
You know what? I can't tell when he clicked roll.
I just hit the R after I tried rolling it. I don't know if it.
But it
counted
landed
that
on
or what.
3 before.
How about this? Let's do just a roll off.
Yeah, just roll it off.
Roll again. Just go over it and click R.
Okay.
8 to 5. There we go. All right. I'm not gonna remove your comrade, but I am gonna do 2 damage to your gunship.
That'll destroy it.
You'll sink my battleship.
Yep.
Because I moved,
has-
I will place a
it has been
patrol here.
So
Okay.
you still have a guy on the island, so you can test, but
Yes, he still contests. And oh, we didn't draw a new one. So we've got the Grog Master here.
the Grogmaster.
Yeah, I will. I'll get the Grog Master. The Ghastly Gust. Move your flagship directly to any space. Dang. But my cannons are expended, so I'm very exposed. So, but that's my turn. Box, it's your turn.
All right. So I will move.
Oh, the Buccaneer's
set sail.
mean.
Oh wait, first I will grab this cargo right here. Yep. That's what I was forgetting to do.
Yep.
Moving this wherever. I
On
will set
Boxlow,
sail.
smuggling over here.
1, 2. Our good friend Paranormal is not cannon loaded, and neither am I. So I land
you
and
don't have
deliver
to
the
fight.
cargo.
You
Yeah.
don't have to fight, and so you get to deliver the cargo.
2 fame. Increase the riches of the
Yep,
realm.
it's now 2.
Gain
Guys
a
are adding
reward.
value.
I move 2.
Yeah,
And
you can
place
move
the
2.
cargo face down. Place the cargo face down under my pledge. Oop. Let me see. We are on the Skull Island, right? Skull Island. I take it back. There's nowhere I can go.
Actually, no.
right?
So you were forced to
Yeah,
move 2.
forced
So
to
move
move
2.
2. Boy, are you happy.
Of course I'm happy. You're the opposing smuggler. I need to blow up you.
1,
Yes,
2.
fight.
Take 1 damage. We'll put that damage on the tailwind. And what is it? What is it? What happens when you come to the wreckage?
Get
Get
2
2
gold.
gold
gain 2
because
gold.
you anchored there.
You anchored here, so 1, 2. There you go.
Now, what else? I can move again.
Well, you have 1 action. Yeah, so you have 1 more
Yeah.
dice you can place
So
because you used your reward to move.
So I will move 1, 2, go back to the Skull Island and pick up the cargo.
Mhm.
And draw another card. How do I, is it F? It's F. Okay.
Mhm.
And that's my turn.
All right.
Now
Next
heading
up
over
is
to
Paranormal's turn.
Paranormal.
Okay. I will go ahead and take this useless one. Well, actually, wait. What?
It's not completely useless. You have a 1 only assemble.
Actually,
Yeah.
yeah, that is actually extremely useful. I didn't realize that.
It's like we've been useless. What's up,
And
Toku?
you
I
literally
will
can just be
use
like,
this.
walk over somewhere and just go, this is mine, bloop bloop.
I will go ahead and take up to 2 comrades and move them to this blue island here. Then I will go ahead. I'm tempted to now do that and just pile up here. But no, I am going to actually go ahead and use my dynamic entry action. Increase
Planning.
my cannons by 2.
You don't have anything on your cannons. You have to place on your cannons first.
Oh, right.
But yeah,
Damn it.
nothing that would stop you from doing that.
I was going to do that. I just
Yeah,
did. I got my order of
nothing stops you
operations
from doing
correctly.
that.
Yeah.
That was
Nope,
a 2.
I
Just
accidentally
press
rerolled
the number
that.
2 on it.
Okay, there we go. I didn't know that. That's useful to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's very useful. Okay, so then you're going to dynamic entry.
Yep. And I'm going to jump over here.
East space with
more.
tailwind train. That's
Yeah,
fog,
that's
not tailwind. Oh, wait, that is tailwind. You're right.
It is a tailwind, yeah. I know I can't do anything as far as battle here, but I can set
But
up
you've got a
mine.
6 on your cannons now.
Yep.
Scroll over it and press 6. Your cannon, your dice. No, don't grab it. Just highlight it and press 6.
Press
yeah.
6. Okay. Yep. And that'll be my turn.
And then it's Box's turn.
Moving fast. We're moving fast. Let me see here.
Why is it Box's turn, isn't it?
Counterclockwise,
Yeah.
counterclockwise. You just went.
I'm never gonna remember this.
Let's see here. I'm looking on the map.
Wait a minute. How did I go first? And yet we're on the round 2. Like I've started
Does
first.
anybody have extra dice?
Like who
Wait.
has not spent 2 dice? So it should be me.
Oh, yeah, it should be you. Sorry.
So what's going on?
All right. Well, it's your turn then. Very well done.
Confusing motherfucker. Let's see. So I would like to, let's see. I'm going to use the sailor to move 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to deliver my cargo. I believe, yep, that's the one I want to pledge it under. And then I gain 2 fame. 1, 2. I then move. I increase the wealth of the region I'm in. I'm now going to go to the retracker. I'm going to get 3 more fame. 1, 2, 3. So I started there. Now I'm at 12. Okay. And I still have 1 dice. I'm at an island with that, so I'm going to smuggle this. Fancy hats, huh?
Cut
Always with that
purse.
gold. Now with this, I could technically just go fly on back to there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I could. So if I full sail, I'm gonna fly over here, and I'm going to deliver cargo.
Right.
Put you there, and that will get me 2 fame. So I tie with box. Hi, box. Reward is free tailwind. And let's see, where do I want a tailwind? I want a tailwind to where? That's a trap over there, so I ain't going there. I'm gonna tailwind to here. No, I want a tailwind over there into the fog. And that's my turn.
No fighting over there.
So if it's from me, then technically next is ghost, right? Because counterclockwise means ghost goes next.
Yes.
I'm so
Cut purse
confused.
could be fun.
Wait, no, that's clockwise. I'm so confused.
Am I losing a turn here? I guess I am.
No, I almost
No.
lost my turn. I was first player and I almost lost my turn.
What I'll do is
Because now we're doing clockwise for some reason.
I'm gonna spend 1 gold to tick my die up to a 5. Place it on my cannons so that I am able to defend myself. Then
We'll fix it by next turn. But I see what we did wrong.
I'll deploy adjacent space.
It
Yep.
really does feel like your faction is the hardest one to play, Ghost.
A lot
'Cause
to
you've gotta-
manage,
there's so
unfortunately.
much to so much to handle.
It'll be fine though. All right. So Box, it's your turn.
All right, finally. I will move with this 3 die. So I move 1, 2, moving to the fish island, picking up the fish cargo. Smelly,
This cargo smells fishy.
indeed.
Wait, you're picking it up as cargo or as a crew member?
Cargo. Let's see here. And then I will. This is gonna be tough. Wow. Oh, okay. We will full sail with the 4 die. 1, 2.
Stop.
Goodness. They're right here. I'm gonna pull out the new
Up.
board.
Can't do that. But you can.
How-
That
do
you
that?
can do. Yes, that's legal.
And I will use the what? Okay. And I will use the sea witch to transfer all the way to the wreckage. How about that?
Sure. So you're gonna take a damage.
Yep. I take a damage. Can you hand me a damage, please?
The red bag.
We'll
Go.
put that on. We'll put it on. We'll put it on Oh dear. We'll put it on cannons.
Okay.
Uh, where did it go?
Put on your cannons. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we'll put it on our cannons. Yeah.
All right, and you got your gold.
I did not get my gold. I will get a gold. Is there anything else that happens? I forget.
Nope.
Nope.
The end of your
Are you
movement.
certain? I felt like the wreckage had more to do.
Nope. It's just gold and damage. That's all it is.
All right. Well, those are my 2 turns, right? Yep, that's it. I stay right there.
Right. And then it is Mollusk turn. So paranormal. What's the plan?
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and move sail. That was a 2. Doesn't really matter.
I know it doesn't really matter.
Right into you, and we're gonna have a fight.
Well, all right. I assume you're ticking down all 5.
I am ticking down. Let's do 4.
I'm gonna go to 2.
Yep. And then I am going to use my secret weapon.
Oh, you get to roll 2 dice, don't you?
Yep.
Dealing extra damage. Yeah. I'll still give myself +4. All right.
So that's a
Please.
12 plus 3. So
You rolled 2 6s?
yep.
Roll the 1. Okay. All right. Where are you damaging me?
You can go ahead and just completely lose your tailwinds for now.
Right.
And then I also have to battle with the patrol, I assume, which I will use my
That's right.
weapons cache
You have,
on.
you have to fight everything.
Okay.
So you get a +1.
I get a +3.
To begin.
Comrade.
There
Oh,
you
you're
got it.
ready, comrades.
So that's a 4 for me.
All right. So my patrol ship is destroyed. There.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to have a comrade added there. And then for my final action, I will go ahead and assemble. And let's see. Place up to 4 comrades on the island. So unfortunately, I only have 3. But I will take them.
Right.
And that's my turn.
About to learn how unfortunate that was. I'm gonna bombard.
That is unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. Here I thought I was being clever.
I bombard. I don't think I get anything out of that. No. So that is, well, let me see. Anything worth buying from this island I've just cleared of natives? Okay. So that's the end of the round. I have 2 flags tier 1, so I get 3, 5, 7, 9, 10. Get 2, 4, 6.
Yeah, I was hoping to compensate for my inability to inspire by beginning to move them around using convincing comrades. But I needed to pile them up somewhere, and I forgot about your bombard feature. Well,
Yeah,
I did. For some reason, I was thinking you couldn't do it while I had my flagship in the area, but apparently not.
Yeah.
There is no rule for that. Okay,
Ooh.
fair enough.
You would be wrong.
All right. That was a suitable turnaround there.
Critical error.
So, first player token will pass to me. After I roll my dice, of course. Oh, gosh. Dude, that's 6 bad. I was like, oh, no, no, no. All right. So, See what everyone roll. Ooh. I'm going to start placing the 6 on cannons. Is that an undefended mollusk flagship that beat the crap out of me?
You're just gonna go out and come back, aren't you?
I'm tempted. I'm kind of tempted. I mean, the other thing is your dice rolls were weak, so it's like yeah, well, okay. I mean, I really don't have a reason to because of your I don't have any comrades on the island. Like I like this region, but I can muck about with it. That's the thing. I think I'm going to go 1 here. Actually, let's see what crew is available. I could get the cut purse.
Oh, I forgot to roll my
Oh.
zone.
Whoopsie.
Are we rolling our dice? Is that what we're saying?
Yes, we ended the round.
Yeah, because you
That's right.
finished your round because you had the last call for the bombardment, but that was you go first now.
So
Or then
then I'm
Ghost is
going to
going
go
first.
1, 2, and I'm going to
Wow, you
drop
got a lot of
off.
fame from that, yeah, because you had enough control in each of the outlying spaces.
I'm going to put my patrol on this island and then go on. I'll move on from there. Very, very Marquis de Cat-like gameplay.
Yeah. What is the name of the faction that I enjoy and root the most?
The Vagabond.
It's
Kind of a Vagabond, yeah.
Yeah, the smugglers are kind of vagabonds too.
Yeah.
Seeing
All
some
right, so that was my
similarities.
turn. So now Fox's turn.
All right. Okay.
It
I
might all
will
be moot,
sail.
just depending on how well people have pledged.
Why do I always want to take the entire ocean with me? I will land here on the island of whatever that blue thing is and deliver the cargo.
Yep.
I will pledge it and gain 2 points. Increase the value of the region by 1. Did you already do that? No.
Oh, it's now
Turns into
3.
a 3. Yeah. I will gain another 2 points because I'm moving over here. Does the black dice follow? It follows, right? So
Yes. It always goes to the space
I'm moving
that you had just been in, so you don't go just left and right.
right.
Or back and forth.
Gain a reward. Place a card on the cargo. Pledge. Done. And now I will move again. 1 second. Let's see here. 1, 2, 1, 2. So I will set sail with this 2. Landing on the wreckage, getting 1 damage. Damaging. We'll have to damage the full sail, I think. And gaining 1 gold. Or is it, in this case, it's 1 gold, yeah. The dice is so that I can tailwind, right? Is that what the dice is for?
Yes, you can
For the
tailwind to that
wreckage?
space there.
Yeah. And I believe that's it.
Okay. Paranormal Instigator.
Let's see. I will go ahead and rally. Get myself forward ready, comrades.
Do like the mollusks with their shellmets.
And then I will go ahead and use my convincing comrades. So doesn't matter what the roll was anyways. So I will move 1 comrade over here. And that'll be my turn.
Spreading out. Richard.
Okay. So let's see what we got here. That requires that and that. I'm right there. There's patrols there. So what I want to do is that. Oh, interesting. Okay. Um. All right, so then I'm going to move my character. Let's see, with this. So I got 444-1. I was hoping for a better full sail, but instead we're gonna have to live with it. So let us have sailor. And that gets me 1, 2, 3. Take a damage.
But you get 2 coins. Oh, he didn't trawler through it.
I didn't try. I need 3 space movement. So right now I'll just take a hit in this. No, take a hit in the tailwind.
All right. I must have failed to draw one of my cards at one point because I have an odd number of cards.
I'm going to scribble this.
Wait a minute. Is this the
2 in
card?
my hand. Yeah, I have 1 extra card. And I have a.
Might just be
even
out of
number
cards. Yeah, that's sneak attack. You already had that.
Oh, you know what? I probably accidentally put it back in the pile then.
And then
Yeah.
I'm going to sail.
So
1,
then I should
2,
reshuffle this.
2.
I
and then
don't
just-
think you reshuffle them. I think they're just gone.
I'm going to pledge the coin purse.
Really? I have that many cards and that's it?
I think so, but I'm not sure.
That seems very unbalanced. That would basically make me useless after a certain period of the game.
No, it's got to reshuffle because how else are you going to get your cutter and other thing back?
Yeah, I would basically be a useless faction. I would basically be a Nova.
All right, and that's my turn. That's 2 cards or 2 actions.
Figure this out because some of them return to the game box. Plans. Two sneak attacks. Shit.
Okay, so I did have an extra sneak attack.
Only number of plans in your hand. So here's where, if you look under drawing, you start the game with 2 plan cards in your hand. After cleaning up at the end of each round, you draw 2 plan cards unless your plan deck is empty. Plan cards at the time they list as tops in action. When you play it, resolve it and discard it face up into a discard pile. Play your cutter and gunship plan, place it near you instead. There's a discard pile.
Yeah, it doesn't mention the discard pile afterwards.
Yeah, but I'm just
But
curious.
I really can't conceive of the idea that they would leave me just completely without actions after a while.
I think they're just strong
seems
cards
very-
that give you a benefit, but
I don't know. That feels unbalanced to me. I mean, I can understand maybe if like certain ones were discarded.
and I could see, like if you just never played them, not drawing them, but
Because I constantly have to be battling you. Or else I'll lose.
yeah.
So I have to be using those cards because you have a greater superiority in
He's able to spread out.
he's able to spread
and
out
do
and he has
damage.
double cannons.
Well, double
All right,
cannons
so-
doesn't mean much.
All right, peace limit. You're prompted to place piece from supply, but split into place. But about cards. I know the market deck, I think, just straight runs out, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, once the market deck's out, it is gone. That's why the smugglers have to resort to fighting after a while.
Well, if that's the case, I might as well just concede. I don't really see myself having a chance of.
No. I think he definitely gets his planned cards again. Otherwise, like that means that
Yeah,
he
it
has to
doesn't make
end within
sense.
5 turns. This game ends in 5 turns.
I think it's meant to be quick, but
It is meant to be quick. I don't know if.
No, I think you get your cards back, unless explicitly said otherwise. Question mark.
Yeah, I don't.
there should be something somewhere that explains this.
That's what's confusing me is I don't see anything to that.
I'm like looking at all over BGG, just like
I mean, I won't deny that I've made several bad decisions and would likely be losing anyways. I'm just confused about the rules.
wait, here we go. The 12 plans, they're there, but figure out. It doesn't say. There's nothing that says shuffle when it's out, but like the is that implied?
That's how most games do it.
Right.
But
Most games absolutely work like that.
it's not explicitly said.
Yeah, that's.
Seems like a serious omission.
Yeah, it seems like an important thing that someone should say somewhere, and like it's not in like the. It'd be one thing if there was what do you call it? They have these rules: effectless action, simultaneous timing, die values, like rule hierarchy. Cannot. The market deck, I think, just gets used up, right, Richard?
Yep, and once the market deck is gone, it is gone.
So it explicitly says, though, somewhere that the market deck is gone. I'm pretty sure it does. It says something about it being exhausted.
Fill the market. Plan deck. Smuggler. Have a better source. I have messaged my authoritative source on board games.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't. Like I said, it doesn't.
I mean,
really
I
matter because
honestly,
I'm
I
gonna lose
think,
anyways. But
I think you redraw, but sure.
It's nice to have an authority.
Gunships. Play it, resolve it, discard it into a discard pile.
Anyway, I am enjoying this game more than the Whirly games. Maybe because it's a little simpler.
yeah, this is definitely less of a headache.
Ah.
Like,
You've also played Whirly games.
It's not
I
a whirly
played the,
game.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I played the Red Wall one, not Red Wall, but I played that other game with you guys, and this is simpler.
Root.
Oh, you mean like Root or Oath or
Root, yeah, Root.
Root? Yeah. No, they're fun, but they do require more attention, more concentration, I think. And this one is
Gonna-
just more breezy.
I'm gonna tweet at the creator and say, does the For now, draw those 2 cards. Just remember you drew those 2 cards.
Well, it's not even until next turn. It's
Oh,
just,
yeah. Next turn, just draw those 2 goods. But we'll see if
whether or not I had a card that I didn't. Okay, so now that no, I had an odd card, which was.
But you should
the
never have
CPAC.
an odd card number.
Yeah, so I feel like that was what I had missed picking on up at some point. Is what I think happened, and then that became
Possibly.
the question. That
Oh, yeah,
became the impetus for the question.
There's no way there can be an odd number of cards in the initial draws, but yeah. Okay, so sorry. Now it's my turn. What the hell was I doing?
Sorry about that. I didn't intend to have that become like a 20-minute derailment.
I know. It's the first time, and I'm like, I want
to. Question.
It was a simple question.
It's appropriate.
Simple problem.
It's appropriate for you to bring it.
It's an important question because it determines a lot.
And then we won't have to worry about it in the future.
All right. But there's no mollusks on that island because I devastated it.
Controlled destruction.
On Compass Island. Yes, I'm going to do a sail action. I go 1, 2. Now, when I land on a harbor, that heals 1 or 2?
2. You either choose 2, or you can move a dice from anywhere else onto a cannon slot.
Okay, but I'm gonna heal my tailwind slots. I'm gonna place a patrol here. And I'm going to sail again. 2. Oh, and I got a gold for landing on the harbor, and I get a gold for landing on the space. Place my patrol down here. Okay. When I anchored at a harbor, I also got an extra gold because of the merchant. Yeah, okay, I'm good. Now it's box.
Right. So now I will sail 1. Land on the island.
Okay.
Let's see, landing swords. I will turn in the reward. Put it under my pledge. As you can see, I'm banking on 1 player.
I know. I'm kind of terrified. I'm really terrified.
It could be either
Because
Let's see here. Gain 2
I think
fame,
I think
increase the wealth.
I may reach 30 points, but I don't think I'll win.
Let's see here. I will move over here. It says recruit 1 crew, ignoring cost and whatever. We will take the convincing official, which seems like a really broken feller.
Okay. And you just use negotiate, or do you pay the coin?
I used the reward to get him. The reward
Ah,
says
gotcha.
ignoring cost.
Sorry,
And sweet. Yeah.
Oh, that's
I need
cool.
to
There's
learn the
2
smugglers better.
There's 2 convincing officials. I have those
Huh.
the short orange shark one.
And I'm going to put a die on repair and remove 2 damage die slots. So I'll remove the cannon and I'll remove the tailwind, or the full sail first, actually.
Okay.
And I believe that's my turn, gentlemen.
And it is Paranormal Instigator's turn.
Okay.
Apologies for the delay. I just it doesn't explicitly say it. I was like, what the heck, game?
Did your authoritative force came back with you?
No, somehow he hasn't played it yet.
Oh God.
I know, he's played like every board game, and it's like, have you played a whole yet? No, not yet. Shit.
Is it disgusting for me to suggest us go to a Reddit?
I checked Reddit and BGG, but I tweeted the owner of the company. I was just, sometimes they get back to you.
You've met him, right? Like at one of the...
No, I've never met Patrick Leader. I've met Cole once, but never Patrick.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
It would still be so awesome for him to answer you, though.
He might. All right, but it is Paranormal's turn. Got a 2 and a 3.
Yep. I am going to go ahead and repair with the even for my inspire back. Just
think
leave
it's
that
both,
there,
right?
'cause I'll,
Yeah, you
it's
clear you
of one die
tailwind.
area.
No, from your die
It's
slots, you get both. So clear your
from
tailwind
your die
and
slot. Okay, whatever.
no,
All
it's
right.
not just like 2 sail or 2 tailwind or 1/1. No, it's 2.
And then I will go ahead and just tick up my. It's just we have more turns, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just ready cannons for now.
Sure. All right, Richard, it is your turn.
Yes, it is. Give me one moment. Let's see.
Honestly, terrified of the smugglers right now.
The
Yeah,
smugglers
it's
get a lot
probably
of
gonna
stuff,
be.
but
It looks like Box is winning right now.
Fox will probably win. But we'll see how it goes. Let's see. So we basically got feather, skull, and that to go pick up goods. I'm here at skull, so I can pick up this as cargo. And let's see. I would like to, from here, I could go there. Yeah, might as well just simple sail to here. Turn in my cargo. Let's see. I think I'll put it under this. Yeah, I'll balance it up just in case. That gets me 2 fame to 18. That lets me move on the reward tracker to here. Recruit 1 crew, ignore cost. Let's see. He's at there. So, I'm gonna recruit this guy. Whoops. Wait, gold is used to change dice value?
Yes, up or down by 1.
Oh my
Each gold.
freaking god. I didn't know about that. I had all this gold and I was like, what am I gonna do
Dang
with
it,
it?
Richard!
It's like, what do I do with the gold?
Buy a better dice.
Yeah, that makes sense now. I mean, hindsight's only what, 2020?
I don't know. I mean, you get to that action where you spend gold per points. Holy shit.
I agree with that for the most part, yeah. So there's still one more territory tile, right?
Mhm.
Well, let's see what it's got, shall we? But let's see what's in this last tile.
It's 1 legal placement. You could also tilt it clockwise twice.
Good. For the damage. Or I could do this. And then when I land on here, I actually get repaired. That's my turn.
So you've got 3. Tempting is take a fight.
Oh, and then the region that he sold it. There we go. It's now 3.
Last wealth. Wait, there's no wealth dice, is there?
Oh, I haven't placed the new one.
No, but it's on the. Wait, what? Are there less wealth dice than regions?
I don't know.
So
It's
Unless we
2,
just have an
though,
extra
right?
one out.
there's 11 wealth dice and there are 12. Okay, so that one can't be placed because there's no wealth dice.
Oh. Then should I just undo? Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
Sorry, the game
Yeah,
is
4.
components limited.
Okay. With the 4. Oh, wait, there's where I want to go. With the 4, I just need to go sail, right here.
What?
Pick up
You know,
mono
we've been
cargo.
increasing the wealth dice, but what does the wealth dice do again? I forget.
That's how
giving-
much
so-
me or paranormal score when we control the region.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
right.
basically, if they control the region, so us trading gives them a faster
Game.
mon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
So I'm
speeds
just
up
gonna
the
pick
game.
up that. So I'm gonna just pick
Yep.
up that cargo, and that's my turn.
All right.
Now it's your turn.
I will do an order action. I'm gonna place this guy here. And, well, move that guy, not place, but you know what I mean.
Not mean.
There. Kind of the only move I really wanted to do. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna end my turn and the round. Now we go to scoring regions. Paranormal, you have 3, 6, 8, 11. Gets you to 25. I have 3, 4, 6, 8, 1, 4, 6, 7, 9, 11. Okay. 11, so that's going to take me to 32. Right. Now, because the round is over, I think... Okay, yeah, we scored. So, end game. If any player has 30 plus fame, smugglers now score pledged cargo.
Oh, is it 30?
Alrighty then.
Yeah, I got to 32.
All right.
Okay,
So basically,
maybe it doesn't matter because the presumption is you will get to 30 within these amount of rounds.
Yeah,
'Cause
I mean, but
if you want, we can just end the round. We can just end the game here and see what it's.
well, no, that it is the end of the game. We're now checking to
Yeah,
see.
we're
You
at
guys
the
now
end of the
score.
game.
All right. So
How does it
I-
go? How do
I
we?
pledged
Can you walk us through
half.
the pledges?
So now we're gonna see the pledged.
So it's on the back of our delivering cargo thing. Ending score game. So
Okay, so pledged cargo.
For each cargo, check each island with the cargo's top left suit. If the pledge faction controls the region, gain 1 fame. So that means
So is it as long as they control one, or is it per island?
if the pledge faction controls its region, gain 1 fame. Check each island with the cargo's left up. So we would gain fame per island that they own. So I gambled right here that Crossbones would be owned by Union.
By mollusks.
And it looks like yes and no.
No.
So I gain a fame.
Okay.
Okay.
So that puts me to 20.
So let's work through all of Richard's, then we'll work through all of Box's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I guessed Mollusk would control
Compass.
Compass. Do they control Compass?
That
That is a no. And where's the other compass?
I think the other
There's only-
compass is this one. Yeah. So there's only one compass, and I control it.
So no compass win for me.
Then
I
it's
guessed
parrots.
So Feather was controlled by Nautilus, and you controlled the other one, so I gain 1 more fame.
Yep.
So I'm probably not going to win this one.
And then Swashbuckler is controlled by Mollusk. And the other Swashbuckler is controlled by Mollusk. So you get 2 points for that one.
2 points. All right. 2.
Okay, Box. You bet it all
Hold
on me.
I still have.
Oh, you have more.
Oh yeah. No, now I have your stuff that I bet on.
Oh. I don't control any Swashbuckle.
So no Swashbucky. Skulls, I
I
think you control 1.
I control
1.
not this. I control 1 skull, yeah.
Yeah, so I gain 1 point. And then Feather.
Parrot.
I think you control 1 feather.
1 parrot. Yeah.
And then
No.
swords. So no swords.
Okay, now Box. So, let's start with fish because I think
That
you
one doesn't
scored
count.
big.
Yeah.
No, they do.
Alright.
Oh, that wasn't?
Okay.
Wait, those are both. These are all your pledged, right?
All of them are pledged to you.
Oh,
I was
man.
wrong. That is a fish. So those. are
Okay,
yours.
so you get 4 points first, which is going to get you to 24. All right, and then you have 2 skull. I think I control.
So
No, I
2
control
points.
1
So
skull.
You control, so you get 2 points for those.
To
No
26.
swords.
No swords. And
with the
then
compass, you get a
there's
point.
only one compass. I control it. You get 1 point.
And there we go. I think that's the end.
And that is Ahoy.
All right.
Jesus.
Sorry for the complication there. Hopefully I'll have I'll have an answer tomorrow, but I think it's just intended to end by then.
Actually matter, I think, is because it would have ended before it came up. What
Yeah.
happened was, and I figured this out now. What happened was I put my convincing comrade down, and then I said to myself, I should have 4 cards. And so I only grabbed 1 card one round.
Got it. You thought that was one from your pile, but that's a market card.
Yeah. So I ended up with missing a card. It probably would not have made a difference in the overall scheme of the game. I might have gotten a few extra points. The big turnarounds were when I messed up with the scooter,
the cutter, and the gunship.
the cutter. And
yeah, no, I kind of realized how strong those are, so I was just like, well, I got to take the chance when I have it to get them out. But
I also screwed you over taking with that +1. I thought you were going to be super scary motherfucker with those, so...
Yeah. Well, it was a case of, like I said, we're playing it for the first time.
Yeah.
I was not super...
I mean, your critical error was not blocking my bombard space that one turn.
Yeah, that made a huge difference.
That was a big turnaround.
Yeah, well, I knew that was the critical moment. That's why I was kind of pushing in there really hard. I knew the game was ending pretty quickly, and I knew that was it, but I miscalculated.
I was just like, I need to get out of there, because then I spread around. I like how all the factions play. I think the Bluefins are pretty strong at this stage of the game. They're able to spread out. Smuggling is interesting, but I think with 2 smugglers, it's hard because it clogs up, uses all the cards.
My plan mid-game was to go and attack box, and I just never could get near him.
But that took about, I'd say, 3 hours, right? If we got, well, I guess we started at probably 7:15, so about 2 hours. 2 hours, take away 10 minutes from, just rules mongering. 2 hours for a learning game. I mean, I think that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. I feel like we could probably, if we did it again right now, we could probably do it in an hour and a half.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't know what everyone else is looking like. I'd be up to play again. I'd want to play a much different faction.
I'm good for tonight.
It's a bit later for me, so unfortunately I will have to call it.
I was napping during some of the downtime.
Oh, that's fine. But no, I mean, I had fun. I would definitely like to play this again as well. I think, I'd like to try, smugglers and the mollusks and see kind of how it goes. It's interesting, like the Bluefins have dominance over the sea, but the mollusks, they're all about, placing. I think you needed to use your inspire actions more. There's the economy issue of getting readied comrades and placing them, but my whole thing is spreading out with boats everywhere. Your whole thing is spreading out with dudes on islands.
Yeah,
there's an interesting conundrum there, and the nice thing is your comrades don't force combat, right? Even if your cannons are loaded.
Yeah, but can I not create comrades on islands where you have fortresses? I was. That was it.
Yeah, that's the only thing is fortresses, but I only ever had one, and Box immediately killed it. So these are just patrols.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking the cool thing about getting that crewmate that moves patrols is you could just move 2 together and stronghold an island. And I saw that, I was like, oh, that's really cool. Originally, I got that card thinking, oh, I'll use this so that if your patrols are in the way and I need to make a delivery, I can just move your cards.
Oh yeah. I never was intentionally trying to block the smugglers because I'm I just want to be out of their way.
I realized that it just ended up being okay, we accidentally blocked a whole bunch of stuff.
I definitely like the map creation that you can get kind of dicky with it, but I like the tailwind kind of balances out because okay, whatever, I'll just tailwind all the way around to where I need to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt like 2 hours instead of 4 to me.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
so I enjoyed it. It felt fresh. It felt live.
It
know what I
felt
mean?
like a much simpler version of Root, especially with the third party aspect. Maybe that's a little more common. I don't play as many board games as maybe some of you guys do.
I mean, yeah, no, it's definitely a lot simpler than Root. You know, I like the shared mechanics all work. You know, movement's pretty clear. Everyone's got their own little like twist on it. I definitely can see how they're going to make expansions for this. They'll probably up the player count, but I like how all the factions play. I would definitely like to try Smuggler sometime because I like pick up and deliver games.
I would like to try Smuggler. If we end up playing again, I would also like to try Smuggler because
Yeah.
it's just such a different game.
We can, yeah,
Yeah.
we can trade
Definitely
places.
It's a much
Try.
less aggressive game.
It feels so management, your faction Ghost. Just to
Yeah,
me,
because
like,
it's
from-
exactly like the Marquis de Cat in Root, right? It has a massive board presence, and it's all about kind of controlling. Like we're both the mollusks and the bluefin are what they called core factions in Root. The Marquis, the Eerie, or the lizards, basically big factions that put dudes everywhere on the map, and everyone has to deal with them in some way or not. But no, I mean I enjoyed the game. I like how quick it plays, and it's Kyle Farron's art, so of course it's great. Yeah. Also, Paranormal. I have some Halloween art that's being worked on. What do you think?
Where is it?
I sent it to you over Discord.
Let me take a look. See. Can't find my Discord.
please send it to us too.
Oh yeah, I sent. Yeah. Richard's seen it.
Nice. Yeah,
Definitely
especially like your character, what the actual ghost is doing. I had thought about using a very similar costume if I ended up streaming around Halloween.
Yeah, I haven't decided what I'm going to do for costumes for around Halloween time. I just really like the border because the intention is to make this a t-shirt and you have that on a black shirt where it'll kind of like blend into the shirt
Nice.
with the border itself.
That would do well.
My artist really outdid himself on the border of it. But yeah, no, I mean, yet again, this is another interesting title from Leader Games. I like that it's a lot more accessible than some of their other ones too. But it's got its little idiosyncrasies. And come on, Patrick, tell me the answer. Does the deck shuffle? It'd be funny if his response is you're playing the game too long.
As
Probably
we were
be the
talking about
answer.
this before the stream started. Is Leader Games unique in a unique position in terms of board games in creating these asymmetric complex board games, or is this a trend?
They're just one of the. They're kind of like a bigger, mid-sized indie studio, I would say. They're not like a single person now anymore. They used to be just, Patrick Leader and Cole Worley was pretty much all their output. But this is a new designer that they've brought on. Seems like he's done a good job with this. He fit well the asymmetric mold they're usually trying to fit in. But all their titles have 4 letters in them: Oath, Root, Vast, Ahoy now, and Arcs, ARCS.
Isn't that interesting? Why are they doing that, I wonder?
Usually
Just to make things
they're
easy.
yeah.
Branding, and also I can tell you from experience, short names tend to do better.
Yep. And Fort as well. Well, funny about Fort is that Fort was a game called SPQF, but they basically rebranded it and they touched up the rules. They took that from that was another dev that they brought on as well. He's pretty good. SPQF was like little Roman animals fighting over a forest, and now it's like kids building like a tree fort. Got a really good art aesthetic to it. That works really well for it. Yeah.
Is Ahoy, like games like Ahoy and Oath and the other early games, are they really really popular in their
Their niche?
market?
I could get that for you right now. I mean, if you look on Board Game Geek where they
curious.
place, I don't think Oath places as well.
Yeah,
But
I was got the feeling that Oath may have gone over the edge in terms of
so
complexity.
Root is ranked 28th overall on BGG. Oath is ranked 364th. This is out of everything that's available. Which then Vast, which is their other game, is ranked 715 and 1812. And then Ahoy is at 8614, but it's not out yet, so I don't know if that's really a fair comparison. Same with Arcs, it's at 8000. People don't have their physical copies in hand. But
So
no,
I'm
I
seeing
would
a lot
say
of board
they're
games.
pretty popular.
The first, if you're looking at the hotness ranking.
No,
Is that
the
what you're
board
looking at?
game rank. If you go to Board Game Geek and you type in your game's
Yeah.
name, it'll tell you what it's like overall. Board game
Okay.
rank, and that basically is just comparing its what the rating it gets to other games. Basically, the users
Because
rate the game, and that pushes it up.
on BoardGameGeek.com.
Yeah, if you use the search in the top right. But I
There's
would be very happy to play another board game. I'd actually really like to try Arcs. It's an upcoming Kickstarter game from Leader Games, but there is a caveat to it. It is played over 3 sessions, so I think it'd be something we'd play over 3 weeks. You know, each week we would do a game because it's a game that's played in what's it called? So like each game is its own narrative, and it leads to like it leads to like whoever every game like determines your next game's starting point, and it's done over 3 games. Determine how it is. But that's the one I would like to do next. I don't know when you guys would be available for that, but or if you'd be interested. I'd also be happy
Sounds
to play
fun.
Ahoy again.
I would like to
Sounds
try
fun.
Arcs. I looked at the I actually looked at the guide, the how to play Arcs, before looking at the Ahoy, and it's like Galactic.
Yeah,
Conquering.
it's a space opera played over like generations.
Sort of, it has
But
that kind of Oath generational, right?
yeah, it's kind of like Oath,
Situation
but
going
it's
on.
a lot more focused. But I do not want to keep Richard and Paranormal Instigator from getting off to Betty Bye. So
Yeah.
once again,
Have a
Paranormal
good
Instigator,
night.
thank you so much for joining us. You can follow him over on his Twitch. I don't know what's your next stream, Paranormal.
My next stream will be tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Western.
And what will you be
No, 8
playing or
p.m.
doing?
I'll be playing Splatoon 3 as I've been playing a great deal, but mostly because it's something I can play for the like 2.5 hours or 3 hours that I have up. I have after D&D and before bed.
So I've
I'll
never
be
played a
excited
Splatoon game,
to.
but it looks fun.
Yeah, that's a classic. I'll be excited to watch you work on your miniatures. I'll want to see that because that sounds unique.
That probably not this week, unfortunately, but next week I will probably have a miniature stream.
Okay. And hit me up in messages if you would, if you're interested. I'm kind of playing these board game nights like Tuesday. Pending bodies. So like, if you've got a
Yeah.
Tuesday night and you want to, sail the high seas or take over the forest, hit me up.
Yeah, I don't know if I can consistently promise like a 3-week thing in a row, but I will definitely be interested in doing this more.
Well, potentially we could start a little earlier, get Knock 2 out.
Okay.
probably-
Well, we'll have to discuss it because I don't know what your guys' schedule is like. I know.
And honestly, the first game we should probably just have just that game for that night, and then plan for a double night some other. Just like get it all the rough edges, ironed out.
Okay. Well, we'll discuss it. Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate
Thank you for joining.
And I guess we're wrapping up.
Yeah, well, I'm going to wrap up this stream and then start another stream, but I'm just going to cut this stream off so that
And
it's all
have a good night,
self-contained.
guys.
Have a good night, Richard.
Good night,
Yeah.
Richard.
Good night.
Good night, folks.
Good night.
All right.
Nice to meet you. Take care.
Ciao.
All
right.
right.
Well,
later, man.
I guess we'll hop out of the call. Have a good night.
All right. That was Leader Games' Ahoy. Definitely check it out. It's on pre-order right now and available. Paranormal Instigator over on twitch.tv/Paranormal Instigator. Playing Splatoon 3 tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to sign off probably for 20 minutes or so, and I'm going to come back with some Tarkov. So thanks for tuning in.